beautiful morning. Let's hit that like button. It's already for y'all. Y'all 4 red bastards been sitting in the room waiting. Nobody hit the like button. Shout out to you guys. Anyway, we're gonna have a conversation today. I want to talk about everything that we've basically been talking about, but I want to have a real conversation. So yesterday, I believe we had it during the morning. We were talking about the particular situation that's going on in New York City right now with the NYPD, the FDNY, and the EMS. So we're going to basically still be having that conversation, but we're going to also be adding the situation that Ice Cube is going through now currently to it. Just put that up in there. But before we get into any of that, before we do roll call, we usually BS for about 4 minutes. This is my monologue, where I'm not necessarily talking about the content, but I'm just, waiting for y'all guys to fill up the room. About the 3 to 4 minute mark, that's when we're going to do roll call. That's when the show starts. So I'm saying all that to say this. I want to have a real quick conversation for the next two to 3 minutes, maybe 4 minutes, maybe even 5 minutes about YouTube content creator named Skeamteam quite possibly losing his channel. The first thing I want to say is everybody that's celebrating, don't have that energy, homie. I don't know, dude. That's not my man and nothing like that. I'm not so super cool with him. I don't know the guy's trials or tribulations. I don't watch his channel. I've spoken to him once or twice. I've conferred back and forth with him maybe once or twice. I don't really know this guy or anything like that. But I do want to say this. Stop putting that bad energy out there and wishing bad on people, man. Stop thinking people got karma or whatever going to them. You understand what I'm saying? Like, first of all, you know how much of an asshole somebody has to be to something bad happens to somebody and they be like, oh, that's karma. What the fuck are you talking about? Something bad need to happen to people who do that just so karma could come back around for them. That's one. Stop wishing bad on people. 2, you don't even know if that dude lost his channel. He's going to do this thing called an appeal. YouTube will then appeal whatever the problem is. There's a good channel. There's a good chance he gets his channel right back. And all of you dudes that's celebrating, y'all celebrating for nothing. If y'all remember, something similar happened to Bullis Gotti. That's 2. 3, I'm just going to be perfectly honest with y'all. A majority of individuals that's even on the side of YouTube that we're on, y'all can lose your channels so easy if somebody complains. Literally. All y'all do is make videos insulting each other. That's breaking the YouTube agreement by itself. If you make a video talking shit about somebody else, you are literally breaking your YouTube agreement. If you make a video coming on here talking about somebody's family, doxing people, saying people's families' names, talking about any kind of situation that a person is going through in their personal life that has nothing to do with a news event, you can use your channel. All the person has to do is want to go through the bullshit of complaining. Now, allegedly, what happened to him? He said something about a thing, and some celebrity or somebody, I seen a video somebody made. I didn't see the video. I just read the title just so we could be clear. Some celebrity or somebody probably snitched on him, probably complained on him or something like that. I don't have the slightest idea. I don't know. But I will say this. Please stop with the negative energy. Stop bringing that shit around yourself. Stop bringing that around your family, around your coworkers, around the people you love. Just stop with the negative energy. When something happens to somebody else that's unfortunate, we don't have to celebrate, even if you don't like the person. You don't have to celebrate. That guy's just celebrating other people's downfalls. Like, what in the hell? I don't understand this energy. That's all I'm saying. I don't understand. I just don't understand it. I don't understand it. I mean, the people who are doing that and me just ain't the same. We're just not the same type of people. And I'm not knocking y'all. Y'all probably great people also. I'm just saying, come on, man. Let's have some class about ourselves. We have a little bit more dignity than that, than celebrating somebody else's downfall. And on top of that, if y'all looking at dude's situation wasn't even that great. Y'all should be, even if you don't, you shouldn't be wanting bad things to happen to people. I just don't understand that. Anyway, let's do roll call real quick and then let's get to the show. Hey, what up, Lava? I haven't seen you in a while. How you doing? He says, yo, or he or she says, yo. What up, Kevin? Gary Phillips. He says, good morning. What up, Matthew Perez? Says, morning, BB, and morning, my brother. What up, Mr. West? Can we hit that like button so we can send out some notifications, please? What up to Andre Willis Sr.? Says, good morning. Stay focused. I'm going to try, my brother. I need a little bit of help from all our constituents. What up? Orson says, blessed in the AM, blessed in the AM. Man. Let's just keep it a stack. Let's put out positive energy. Let's try to cultivate an environment where we're encouraging people to reach their fullest potential. Let's do that. You understand what I'm saying? I don't understand niggas. I'm just gonna keep it a stack. Me and a lot of you dudes is just not the same. So I guess that's why we have all of these miscommunications. We're just not the same. I'm just not on it. I'm just on some whole different shit. What up, Keenan Rodney? He says, that's deal for us. What's good, chat? Chilling. Yeah, we're not gonna make fun of that man for whatever he's going through with YouTube right now. Let's hope that everything works out, not just in with YouTube, but just in his life. Like, what the fuck, man? Like, I don't understand that, niggas. Go hit that like button and send out a notification. Obviously, I'm not talking about you guys. When I say I don't understand you niggas, and when I'm talking like that, I am not talking about our community. I want to be clear on this. Whenever you hear me say, I don't understand them niggas is weird, I'm never talking about us. I just want to be clear on this. I don't want nobody, I'm never talking about us. I'm literally only talking about the people that what I'm talking about applies to. That's it. If it doesn't apply to you, I'm not talking about you. I'm not talking about us. I'm assuming anybody that comes into the chat and fucks with me is basically on similar wavelength than I'm on, with the exception of the people that's just here to hate. With that being said, let's talk about this Ice Cube situation. Does anybody even know what happened with Ice Cube? Okay, so Sony has a movie that they're doing. First, before I tell you about this situation, I know an actor, right? I know a couple of actors. So I was talking to one of my actor friends recently who decided he was not going to get the jab. He's 100% against the jab. He's an interesting guy. That's all I'm going to say. And so he's 100% against the jab. He's been in a couple of movies. Y'all probably seen him. Y'all just saw. He was in the first Suicide Squad. He used to be on Gotham. I think he. I'm not 100% sure, but I think he was on Power also, or one of them. 50 Cent shows. He was on it also. So he's a working actor, or whatever the case is. So. He recently was telling me about how he couldn't get some of the gigs that he previously was getting due to the fact that there's this mandate, especially in New York City, I believe. But there's just this mandate just in general in Hollywood, I'm guessing, that in order to work, you have to have the jab. I'm not 100% sure, but he was telling me about this, that was his. Because I don't like how that shirt under the shirt is fucking, I just hate when that happens like that, man. Anyway, so he was busy telling me about how he was having problems getting work currently because everywhere that he was supposed to go, they want to get the jab, and he doesn't want to get the jab, so he's doing some other stuff. I'm not going to go into that. So now that I hear that Ice Cube is saying, because I thought it was a New York City thing, by the way. So now that I hear that Ice Cube is saying he was going to do a movie with Sony, it was going to be with Sony Pictures. I'm doing kind of good. I Am King, appreciate you. How you doing? He was going to do a movie with what up, Miss Lati? He was doing a movie with Sony Pictures, I believe, with Sony, whoever the fuck their name of their movie department is. He was doing a movie. He was doing a picture with Sony, and basically they told him he had to get the jab, and he said no, and he turned down $9 million. That's integrity. What he's doing, what Kyrie's doing, that's integrity. I think people don't know what integrity is. I think people believe integrity means it's not changing your mind. That's not what integrity means. Integrity isn't you make a decision and then you don't move off of that decision no matter what happens. That's not integrity. I just want people to know that. I know people think that that's what integrity is. That's not what integrity is. Integrity is having a position that you believe in and sticking to that position even if something negative happens, even if there's going to be a negative consequence. You do not move off of your position because that's something that you believe wholeheartedly. That's different from being stubborn. Being stubborn is a person, I said a thing, I know that I'm wrong, but I'm still not going to move off of my position. That's being stubborn. That's what old fools do. When you see people doing that, 9 times out of 10, they're an old fool. They've probably ruined tons of people's lives before they got to you. Don't take it personal. They're terrible people. Copy? Because if you see that you're wrong about something and you still don't want to move off of that, I'm going to tell you the easiest way to tell who some of these people are. One of the things that they do like to do, and I'm going to get off this because I don't care about this topic, but one of the things that they do like to do, pay attention so you don't get caught up. When they see that they're wrong, they want to change the topic. So whenever you having a conversation with somebody and they try to start changing the topic, they know you are right. How you deal with it after that is on you. But I'm giving you a little bit of game. If you're talking to somebody about something and they get to a point and they're trying to change the topic, they're trying to talk about your personal life. They trying to bring up some other shit that you did. They trying to talk about some shit they did for you before. They talking about anything other than what you talking about. They know you are right. They know that they are wrong. Act accordingly. That's all I'm saying. So he turned down $9 million. That's integrity. With that being said, I don't think he needs the $9 million. But he turned down $9 million. That's still $9 million damn dollars. I'm going to say something. Right now, we're seeing who our real leaders are. Right now, we're seeing who the people who are going by what their word has been for years. Ice Cube's whole entire career, he's been a rebel. Ice Cube's whole entire career, y'all call it gangster rap, I call it rebel music. Ice Cube's whole entire career, he wrote rebel music. His whole entire career, I write rebel music. I know rebel music when I hear it. People just categorized it as gangster rap because who categorized it as gangster rap? The individuals who wanted us to have a negative connotation towards it. The people that they was talking about characterized it as gangster rap. The NWA made the FBI's watch list. That's insane. That's insane. A rap group made the FBI's watch list in 1990. Think about that for a minute. A music group. Think about that for a minute. And if you pay attention to NWA after he left, their music went from having depth to being shallow. It went from we're committing a crime for a reason to we're just trying to commit crimes and get away. It went from our mission had purpose to now we're just chaotic. Pay attention to it. You don't look. Their first album that I believe that came out after Ice Cube left was 100 Miles and Running. I like the album. Do not get me confused. But it doesn't have the same type of message as the previous one. And that's my point. That's the only point that I'm making. 100 Miles and Running. I like 100 Miles and Running. MC Ren, I hold the gun and they want me to kill when motherfucking is done and send some stereotype to kill when destruct is one of the main reasons. I don't give a chances are usually not good. Look, that's totally different type of vibe and energy from express yourself. I'm expressing with my full capabilities and now they got me in correctional facilities. That's totally different energy. You understand what I'm saying? And the first rap that I said was MC Ren from 100 Miles and Running. And the second rap I said was Dr. Dre from Express Yourself. And Ice Cube wrote that song. Just so we could be clear for anybody that's going to come in and be like, well, that was Dr. Dre's line. Ice Cube wrote the song. Copy. I'm actually a wealth of knowledge, apparently. Let's see what y'all saying in the chat real quick. Miss Lady, good morning. How y'all doing? Somebody put the Cash App in the chat. Rose says it's time for people to stand up and lead themselves. No, I don't think people should be leading themselves. I think that we should be looking towards real leaders. I think that this is the time that the real leaders are going to come to the forefront. I consider Kyrie Irving a real leader. I consider Ice Cube a real leader. We got other people who I'm looking at and I think are leaders, but I don't know if they're real leaders yet. I haven't seen them sacrifice something in order to push, in order to stand by their message. Just because you have a message is one thing. I need to see you sacrifice something to stand by your message. You understand what I'm saying? That's what I need to see. I need to see some kind of sacrifice for you to stand by your message, to prove to me that you're not just saying this. What up, Wick? He says, top of the morning. 100. Is that fair? Is that fair that I feel like I need to see a little bit of sacrifice before I could just jump out the window with these guys? Is that fair? I'm asking. Because personally, I'm tired of seeing our leaders tell us to vote for this person and to vote for those people. And then after the people get in office, and not just the last election, just so we can be clear, and then when the people get into office and the people start doing weirdo shit, then they be like, we never knew. What do you mean you never knew? You knew this person's track record in politics. This person has a track record. Like, you're trying to tell me that we in the World Series, there's 2 outs, bases loaded, and you're gonna pitch it. You got the pitcher coming up, so you're gonna put somebody in the back for the pitcher. You got a fucking slugger out there that he just happened to be on the bench and he got freaking 30 home runs and he just got healthy. And you got somebody else on the bench that they bat in 138 and you're gonna put them in the game. And then when they strike out, you're gonna be like, we had no idea. No, you had an idea. They have a track record. Wait, you said that's not fear, that's being smart. What part you saying is not fear, it's being smart? I don't think millionaires could be leaders, my G. They plateful. No, I don't see no reason why a millionaire can't be a leader. How is everyone gonna know who is or isn't a leader without leading themselves? Okay, that doesn't even make any sense. I want everybody to read Right Low's comment and tell him what you think of it, because that don't make any sense. The fuck? I'm going to give you an opportunity to rewrite the sentence, man. I want everybody to read Right Low's sentence where Right Low says, how is anyone going to know who is or isn't a leader without leading themselves? I want you to read Right Low's sentence, and if y'all want to, y'all could tell him what's wrong with that sentence. And if not, y'all could just laugh. Or if you might agree with him, let me know who agrees with him. I really want to know who thinks that sentence makes sense. That's all. I'm literally, my brain started hurting as I was reading that, and I'm not lying, hand to God. Literally, while reading that sentence, my brain started hurting. That sentence is an abundance of illogicalness. What the fuck? He's burning some top shelf early. He ain't smoking weed. I don't know. He's smoking tires. This nigga's in his garage burning tires. With the windows shut. What the fuck? Oh man, this guy's in the house burning tires with all the windows and the doors shut. I was replying, I was saying, you're not scared, you're smart. No, I appreciate you, Boy. I just sometimes just add a little bit of context to it so I could know what you're saying. For, that allowed for me to be able to converse with you better until I know how you talk better. What up, Mr. West? Do you understand people coming here and say the most illogical shit to me to try to sound smart? This shit is retarded. They say stuff that don't make no sense because they're trying to trick me. So they're trying to sound smart. You understand what I'm saying? But I don't know what to tell you. Let's just move on. Anyway, those are real leaders to me. Ice Cube. A real leader isn't going to tell you what to think, I don't think. This is just my opinion. A real leader is going to give you information and then give you a choice. That's what a real leader is going to do. A real leader is going to give you information and then give you a choice. You with me or you not? If you're not with me, it's cool. We got things to do, though. We're going to have to speak to you later. Somebody who isn't necessarily a real leader, they're not going to give you a choice. They're going to make it seem like you don't have a choice. See, a leader doesn't have to try to force you to follow them. They're a leader. We all know who we should be following and who we shouldn't be following. Whether we follow those instincts or not is dependent on who we are as a person. But it's not hard to tell who's full of shit and who isn't. It really isn't hard to tell. We got a gentleman that lost a YouTube channel allegedly today. We're going to find out. Give it 2 or 3 weeks to see if it pops back up. Because 9 times out of 10, he's going to do an appeal. It's going to take about 4 to 5 business days, maybe 7 to 8 business days, maybe 10 business days for YouTube to get around to it. Go through his appeal and see if they're going to give him back his channel or whatever the case is. But I want to say something real quick. And this is what I mean by people be on YouTube and y'all be following behind people who need to follow behind other people because they don't have it. None of us have it all together. Let's just be clear. But they're not people. They're people who could quite possibly, after being given a message, could display the message. But they're not people who could create a message or understand what message to give to the people. They're not these type of people, with all due respect. I don't go on their platforms because I get tired of being accused of being gossip. So I don't go on nobody's platform that I think is actual gossip. So if you're telling me what you're doing is you're just telling us what people in the street are saying, you're not applying that to what's going on in the actual court system. You're not applying that to what the federal government is doing. You're not researching how the FBI has been moving for the last couple of years. You don't even got to do much research. All you got to do is pay attention in real time. People aren't even doing that, just so we can be clear. So you're not researching or paying attention in real time what the FBI has been doing. That means that all you could do when you get on your platform is talk about what people are saying at the bodega. So me and you don't do the same thing. Because I can't even have conversations with people at the bodega about these things. I've tried. It's impossible. Because 9 times out of 10, everybody's talking point is always the easiest thing to discuss. You understand what I'm saying? It's not the level that I want to discuss it at. I don't want to have surface conversation all the time. Like, it's boring. If we're having a surface conversation and I get distracted and I don't want to have that conversation, I'm sorry about that. But that's partly both our faults. You're not being boring. It's just that I want to talk and I want to discuss the depths of things. I don't just want to have surface conversation. That's why when people come in here and say whatever they be saying, I be like, that's low frequency. That's just surface conversation. That's not hard. Like, I'm on live every day. If you're coming in here to have surface conversation with me, what the fuck? Let's get deep. Let's talk about why things happen. Let's have real conversations about real things. A lot of leaders run on do as I say, not do as I do time. No. Well, yeah, I'm not going to say that that's not true, but that's also the idea around parenting, isn't it? A lot of people believe that their child could watch them do all the hedonistic, terrible behavior, and then they're telling their child at the same time, don't grow up to be like me. A child isn't going to do what you tell them to do. Children literally learn by observation. Literally. That's why the most talented kid you're probably going to have is almost always going to be your youngest child. Because that child got the opportunity to see what everybody else was doing and learn from other people's mistakes. Children learn through observation, homie. I don't know no other way to say that to you. Could we hit that like button so we can send out some notifications, please? Children learn through observing. That's the easiest way to teach a child something. Remember, babies, they don't know how to speak and they don't know what words mean. How do they learn how to walk and all that other shit? Observation. Now he's trying to make the sentence sound better. You can't just develop leadership skills. You're a leader or you aren't. What the fuck are you talking about? You can't just develop leadership skills. Being a leader is instincts. What the fuck are you talking about? I mean, if you're, I don't know. Shout out to you though. You want to try again? I don't know. You could try again, though. You're trying to sound smart so hard. Just stop, yo. But I mean, fuck it. Try again. Why not, right? Instead of just talking in plain regular English and saying what you mean, I mean, I don't really care, but, you know, try again. I don't care. What y'all think about what Right Low said? Does this one make any more sense than the last one? Let me know. Does this make more sense than the last one? Maybe I'm wrong. I'm going to say this much. So we got Ice Cube turning down $9 million. We have the Democratic Party that didn't want to talk to Ice Cube at all. And we have the Republican Party who was open to have a conversation with Ice Cube. And even though they didn't take everything that he said into consideration, they modified a couple of the points in which they actually had in order to a little bit mirror what he was talking to them about. I don't understand why y'all think the Democrats is for us. Because somebody explain that to me. Because somebody please, and I'm not saying the Democrats aren't for us, don't get me wrong. I just don't understand how they are for us. Because somebody explain that to me. Because somebody explained to me how Ice Cube, who as far as I am concerned, has been an activist since the inception of NWA. As far as I'm concerned, Ice Cube has been an activist for black people since the inception of NWA. You want to know who else has been an activist for black people? Public Enemy. You want to know who else has been an activist for black people? KRS-One. All right? So I'm not knocking nobody else. I'm just saying the Ice Cube has been an activist for black people since we've known about him. The Democrats didn't even want to talk to him until after they won the election. The Republicans was at least open to have a conversation with him. Now I need for you to explain to me how the Democrats care more about black people than the Republicans. I think that's fair. Because y'all all seem to just want to give Democrats your vote at the drop of a hat. I can't have an opinion on whatever gibberish that you just wrote. You're trying to make stupid points and then trying to get me to have a conversation with you about something that don't make no sense. You're trying to sound smart. I think the more you try to sound smart, the more unintelligible you write. But if you want to keep trying, keep going. But I am not giving you my opinion on anything that looks and sounds stupid. Shout out to No Limit War. Anybody else want to give Right Low your opinion on what he's talking about? Please do. If you're not going to say something intelligible that makes sense, I'm not getting involved in whatever that dumbass conversation is that you're trying to have. What up, No Limit War? The fuck? I'm gonna explain something to y'all. You go to the Army. Anybody here in the Army? Anybody in here in any of the armed forces? I'm gonna explain something real quick. You go to the armed forces, right? They send you through what they call that? When you first get there, you got to go through all that drill training shit, right? They send you through all of that, right? You know what they're looking for? They're looking for people with leadership qualities and leadership skills. You want to know why they're looking for people with leadership qualities and leadership skills? Does anybody know why they're looking for people with leadership qualities and leadership skills? And I'm just going to not even, when somebody start answering that, then we'll get back to whatever stupidness you're talking about. So we could just, because you're just, I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with you. Does anybody know why when you go to training in the military and you go to when they got you in your boot camp, where they're looking at people and trying to see who already innately has leadership qualities and they're not looking for people who don't have leadership qualities and say, we're going to make that guy a leader. No, they're looking for people who literally have leader. Anybody here's a coach? When you have a football team or a basketball team and you start out with them, what are you doing? You're looking for the people on the team that might have good leadership qualities that the other people are going to follow. So do you see how what this dude is saying is an idiot? You don't know what you're talking about. Let's get back to also we at the 29-minute mark. This is about the 30-minute mark. Anything that y'all want to talk about, put it in the comment section. We open up the discussion for everything. Also, let me put the Cash App in the chat. I still didn't do that. We 30 minutes into the show. Y'all keep letting people trick y'all, man.
Hey, Gary.
Y'all keep letting people
been up there all night?
trick y'all.
Yeah, just...
Y'all keep letting people trick y'all by trying to say shit and sound smart. That's that jail shit. That's that jail shit. When niggas try to sound smart, but they really saying nothing. Stop letting niggas trick y'all, man. Because this dude right here that just said that stupid shit, he gonna trick somebody with that dumbass conversation. Somebody's gonna fall for that. I'm telling you. Let's hit that like button so we can send out some notifications. I promise you somebody is gonna fall for that stupid shit. I promise you. It's either in you or it ain't. All people, everybody knows that except for that one guy. Everyone knows this except for that one guy. Everyone knows this except for that one guy. Shout out to him. Let's get on something else. I'm not even paying him no more attention. Let him just comment. Y'all can talk to him. I'm busy doing my show. I appreciate you though. Thank you. No, I didn't find anything. I appreciate you though. Thank you. Yes, I'm doing my show right now on YouTube. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. Thank you. I'm not trying to yell. I'm talking louder because I don't think you heard me when I said it the first 3 times. Okay, but you heard what this is crazy. This is bananas. This is absolutely bananas. Now I'm trying to do my show. This nigga's just gonna come. Do you understand how this niggas is bananas? Do you understand? This shit is retarded. This is retarded. This is just retarded. I asked the guy, I said, hey, I'm doing my show. I'll talk to you later. He's gonna force himself into my life. He's gonna force himself into my life. Do you understand what I go through? This is some real shit, y'all. This is some real shit. This is really what I go through. I'm really just be minding my business and people try to force themselves into my life. This is real shit. What the fuck, yo? Fetty Wap did not get sentenced yet. He didn't even go to trial. No, I don't need nobody to do nothing. This is just real shit. This is what I'm trying to tell y'all. This is real shit I go through. This is real shit I go through. This is bananas. I told y'all, there's no amount of nice I could be. People just want to force themselves in my lives. I don't understand this shit. Anyway, let's get back to the show. I'm going to read that other guy's comment one more time, just so y'all can see how I got this, because this shit don't make no sense. It's stupid to think people can lead themselves. Nobody said that. That's why you're in the state we're in. Nobody said any of those things. Shout out to Matthew Perez with the $10 drop. He says, I'm a leader, and the $10 drops. Let's go. Shout out to Matthew Perez. Matthew Perez says, let's get them $10 drops show. Matthew Perez is a whole leader. Anybody else is pulling up with Matthew Perez. The Cash App is in the chat also. Shout out to Matthew Perez. He says, I'm a leader. Here goes $10. Anybody else? Who's next? No, this is how people do me, though. You understand what I'm saying? Shout out to that shit. Yeah, that was rude. The guy said, did you find your charger? I literally said, I'm doing my show right now. Like, I talk to you later or something along those lines. And he just kept asking me. What the fuck, yo? What the fuck? What up, Peace God? How you doing? Yeah, I have no idea the patience that I have to have. You have no idea the patience that I have to have. You have no idea. That's why when people be talking crazy about me, I'm like, you have no idea the patience that I have to have. Never say, that's why when people try to say like, insult my character. I'm like you don't understand, man. I gotta have incredible patience, or I would have either been dead or in jail, man. This kind of weirdo energy, all weirdo. I don't understand this shit. I don't know what to tell you. Anyway, I think that we need to definitely start stepping up for our leaders. I think that we all need to stand behind Kyrie. I think that we all need to stand behind the first responders that don't want to get the jab. I think that we all need to stand behind all of our leaders that's speaking out. I'm going to tell you something. I'm not for or against the jab. So this is not me saying anybody that don't want to, we need to not, I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is I'm for people having a choice. That's all I'm saying. I don't want to hear somebody got the jab and passed away and it's because of all the people that didn't get the jab. How? You're telling me that all the jab does is help you fight off if you get it. It doesn't stop, it doesn't prevent you from getting it. If you have it, it doesn't prevent you from transmitting it. It just helps you fight it if you catch it, right? So how is anyone passing away because of, or getting it even, because of the people who don't have it? Don't have the jab. That don't even make sense. People will believe in this though. Shout out to that shit. But that don't even make sense. And I'm 100% the type of person that once you tell me a lie, I don't trust it. That's just me though. Like once somebody tell me a lie, I don't trust shit. Like if something bad happens to me and I meet you on the day something bad happens to me and you probably can't be friends. I don't know if you did the effed up thing to me just so you could come by and try to be a hero. You know niggas do shit like that. They'll fuck your whole shit up so they could come try to be the hero. Nah, when things is going bad for me, I don't want nobody pulling up to try to be my hero. You might have did it. Why? So later on you could talk about that favor you did for me? Nah, I'm good. I'm fine with suffering a little bit longer. I promise you. What up, Penny? This is Good Morning Frost, the chat. I promise you. I'm 100% fine with suffering a little bit longer. I promise you. Let me get my bag over here. If that nigga run up on me, it's gonna be a problem. I swear, I promise you. I promise you. I ain't even playing with niggas right now. That nigga run up on me, it's gonna be a problem. That's how we gonna handle this. Shout out to that guy. He gonna come over here, and the next thing you know, they gonna be having to call the EMS. Also, no one knows the long-term side effects of it. I think that's the most important thing. We don't know 10 years. We don't know 15 years. We don't know 5 years. We don't know what's going to happen. I think that's scary. That's scary to me. I'm sorry. I need more information. I need to know something. You understand what that's scary to me. I'm just being honest with you. Like, I get it. This whole COVID thing is scary as shit. Don't let nobody convince, don't let nobody tell you different. I am not saying that it doesn't exist. I'm not saying that we don't need some, I don't know what's going on out there. It could be anything. Remember when this shit first happened? I said, yo, anything could be happening right now. We don't even know. Maybe the government is 100% trying to help us and protect us, but they can't tell us what they're trying to help us and protect us from. So they're telling us a whole different thing. Sometimes that happens. I'm pretty sure as a parent, anybody who is a parent knows that this happens. But what I'm saying is that this is extremely scary because we don't know what's going to happen in 5 to 10 years. I don't know what the right decision is. I don't know if the right decision is to get the jab. I don't know if the right decision is not to get the jab. That's why I never want to tell y'all what to do and what not to do. But I do want you to have the right to make your own choice. With that being said, could we hit that like button, please, and send out some notifications? So that's the only point and the only position that I'm at. I just want people to make a good decision for your own self. I don't know what's good for you. The hell could I know what's good for you? I know sometimes y'all see me on the street and y'all recognize me, and some of y'all think I should recognize you, but how? Half of the time I can't even see these little small ass tiny icons, to be honest with you. What up, J-Dub? Half of the time, I can't see these small ass tiny icons. I'm just being honest with you. So if I see you in the street and you walk up on me, you know, say what's up. Let me know what your handle is on here. I'm gonna know you by your handle on here. I'm not gonna know you by your, and that's if you talk. If you in the chat and you never talk, how the fuck could I know who you are? Why are you curious if I took the jab or not, J-Dub? I'm curious on that. We spoke about Skeamteam losing his channel. I'm not 100% sure why Skeam lost his channel. I'm not going to stand here and pretend with you. I do know that they go back and forth, and I know for a fact that I've seen him say a lot of erroneous shit on his channel pertaining to celebrities. And they try to hide behind the I think and the allegedlys, but there's just certain things that you cannot hide behind by saying that. So I don't know what happened to his channel. I don't know why his channel is currently not visible. Maybe he made his channel invisible for all the fuck we know, and he's just going to do that for a couple of days, and then he's going to come back on live, and people are going to think his channel was gone, but it really wasn't. What the fuck do I know? Maybe he has to go and appeal it, because I think they allow you to appeal. And then he's going to appeal, and then the next thing you know, after they appeal, what actually happens is they get their channel back. You never know. Another way people lose their channel also is, you see how people come up in my chat and be talking crazy? You have no idea. Like, all I have to really do is report these people. I just don't report them because besides just not having the time to go through with a lot of this bullshit at the time. But the worst thing that could happen to these people that make videos about me is that I get a team behind me where I have people that's taking care of shit like reporting shit like this, because they will lose their channel in a split second. You understand what I'm saying? No, I think that it's odd to ask people and badger people about whether they got the jab or not. And people have been coming in my chat lately and keep asking me after I already answered once or twice. So therefore, I don't know why people keep asking me. I don't understand why it's so important. I think that we have people in the chat who have taken the jab, and they're always free to talk about it. So you can just ask people their experiences with taking the jab. That's in the chat. We got quite a few people. So this isn't me coming at you, J-Dub, or nothing like that. But also, whenever anybody comes into the channel and talk about how they support the channel, usually that's what the haters do. So usually the people that don't like me, the first thing they do is come up in the channel when they say stuff like, "Oh man, we love the BBN," and I just be sitting here like, "All right, whatever." I don't even know you. You know, the fuck you love us. Niggas is weirdos, man. Don Critical says, I think they trying to get your channel stuck again, talking about it, and you're getting something wrong. Yeah, I mean, I think that they always are trying to get me to say things out of turn. And that's why sometimes y'all see me respond to people, and I know that y'all don't get why I might get upset at the comment or why I might not want to answer what the person is saying. It's because usually I have a feeling that they're trying to get me to talk out of turn and say something that's going to get me on YouTube's bad side. You understand what I'm saying? So when y'all see me respond back to some of these things that these people say, stop thinking I'm being sensitive. Maybe I just see something that you don't. Maybe I just recognize something or realize something that, you know, because we are in different positions as far as you're watching the show and as far as I have to deal directly with YouTube. So we're in different situations. So maybe you don't know why somebody might come in here and say something and it might get under my dander a little, like, come on, get out of here. Like, why are you trying to fuck me over for? I don't even know who you are, homie. I'm not even doing nothing to you. Could we hit that like button, please? We got 80 people in here. We could get up to about 50 likes. Could we hit that like button, please, so we can send out some notifications? Let's get up to about 200 people in the room this morning. Thank you, Peace God. If you listen, if J-Dub has been in here anytime, he would know whether I got the jab or not. It wouldn't be a question to ask. And I'm not knocking you, J-Dub. I'm just making a point. I don't think many people read the terms of service critical. But even more importantly than that, I speak to YouTube. I used to speak to YouTube monthly. I haven't been speaking to them monthly for a couple of months now, but I used to speak to YouTube monthly. Like, you know, contact them and ask them questions about the channel is what I'm saying. What up, Louis Frias? So I don't know how many other YouTube content creators care enough to try to find out what's going on with them. Oh, you know me from P. Shout out to What up, J Dub? All right, now I know you know me. Okay, no, I have not gotten the jab, you rat bastard. Now I know how you know me. I hate fuck that shit. Shout out to Tell I said what's up. Is nice. $9 million. Here I am in search of 900. What up, Nell Flo? Haven't seen you in a while. Hope everything is going well good. What up, Matthew Perez? I got the jab. I felt like I was getting placebo, dead ass. I think they are giving placebos to some people, not for nothing. I think there's just a huge ass case study going on. I don't know what they're case studying, and I don't want to be involved. All right, my fault, J Dub. But J Dub, you know how I get it over here. I don't know. Tell P what's up. Tell P next time he pull up in the studio, man, that he should be inviting the kids so I could come in there with the fam. Next time you speak to him. Not sure if you spoke on it yet, but what happened to Skeamteam? Well, we're going to be talking about it throughout the course of the show. What up, Streets Disciple? Haven't seen you in a while. Hope everything is going well. Basically, allegedly, Skeamteam channel seems to be removed from YouTube. Basically, Skeamteam's channel has been removed from YouTube. At least it seems that way. I want to just say something real quick for the people who don't have channels. You can make your channel invisible. Like, you could literally make your channel invisible so nobody can see it. So there's a good chance that there's still a chance that he did that. We don't know that he got dubbed. He could have just made his channel invisible for he has his own purposes. You know how you can make your Instagram invisible? I believe you could do that with YouTube also. That's one. Two, even if his channel did get removed, he can't appeal. You can't appeal. The appeal process takes something like 3 to 10 days or some shit like that, 3 to 10 business days. So he can't appeal. So wait, remember that happened to, who was the dude that had to appeal? Bullets Gotti, right? Was it Bullets Gotti? I think Bullets Gotti, there was a situation that happened with his channel a while back. And I think that he appealed and he got his channel back. So, and also, just so we could be clear, why did they take his channel? Because YouTube has this new thing where if you violate certain terms of the agreement, they just don't take your channel. They make it so that you cannot make any more YouTube channels. Like, they make it so you cannot make any more YouTube. You will never be a partner again. You will never be able to upload again. And changing your, I don't know if they attach it to your IP. I don't know if they attach it to like your what. I don't know what they attach it to. But YouTube has this thing where if you violate a certain agreement, they can make it so you can't make no more YouTube channels. If you violate other agreements, they might just dub your channel and just demonetize you. But there's certain agreements that if you violate, you cannot make no more YouTube. I know they were talking about it like 2 years ago, so I'm assuming that it's already applicable. No Limit War says, if you was meant to die from something like this, there's no way around it. Somebody says they got a booster shot. They're not feeling well. I don't know. Amaris says, good morning, Frost and BB and family. Sunday blessings to everyone. Peace all in the UK. It's Sunday in the UK right now? My dude, it's like Saturday here. Oh, it's Saturday, so it might be Sunday there. Shout out to that shit. I thought it was like Wednesday. I was like, how do you get to Sunday? I never know what day it is. I'm a YouTube content creator. I literally wake up and go to sleep and do the same thing almost every day. That shit gets boring sometimes. That's how they got Charleston White up out of there. Oh, Charleston White can't have a YouTube channel no more? I didn't think he would even last on the YouTube channel. He had a YouTube channel? What up, Carl Quinn? Says, good morning, bro. Stay blessed. You stay blessed too, man. Remember, positive vibes, man. Just try to encourage positivity in others. For real, for real. Let's try to encourage the best out of everyone. What up, Rams I Bryant? Says, what Scheme do? I'm not 100% sure what Scheme did. I seen a video that somebody made and they said that he said something about a celebrity and then they probably had their lawyers go after them. I'm gonna tell you something that happened to me. I had made a video. Rock Nation had came after me and they sent me a letter and they told me to take the damn video down. Because, so I listened to the video again. They was coming after me. Rock Nation was coming all the way after me. I go listen to the video again. And I say, you know what? Rock Nation is right. This video was a bad video. I said some things that even allegedly can't help. I take the video down. Literally still have the Rock Nation lawyers' contact information. I didn't see anything. I'll go check it right now. Sorry about that. Nothing came up on my phone. I'm sorry about that. So if you did drop Cash App, I'm going to go check it right now. I don't see nothing. You drop Cash App to somebody else, homie. You didn't drop it to me. Copy? I appreciate you for saying you dropped the Cash App, though, but you dropped it to somebody else. You didn't drop it to me. If it comes through, I'll call it. Other than that, I don't know what to tell you. I have no idea where Skeamteam is from. What up, Howard Finkel? I have no idea where Skeamteam is from. He was on Vlad saying he's going to put a channel in his wife's name after they took his channel. Not sure what channel he's on now. It's not going to matter. What's going to happen is YouTube, I don't think it's going to matter. Maybe him calling Starbrim a snitch got him in trouble. He doesn't even know if Starbrim is snitching. Why do you think I don't talk about that shit? Stop calling people snitches with no nothing. Stop calling people snitches. People don't have no nothing and they calling people snitches just because somebody else is getting in trouble. Could we have some kind of proof before we start calling people snitches? Could we even have something happen that looks fishy? People just be calling people snitches. Stop looking at cases and assuming somebody snitch. One of the main things that I keep trying to tell y'all is this. There's a good chance the police usually don't even need a nigga to snitch. Here it goes. It just came through. Yeah, it just came through now. Why you act like you sent it before? Well, it just came through now. Shout out to Carl Quinn with the $5 drop. What did the 5 fingers say to the face? Carl Quinn slapping the shit out of haters early in the morning to slap some more haters. He said facts, force have been proof before talking. I will have proof before saying somebody's a snitch. Yo, how many people who actually snitched have I been telling y'all, nah. We're going to wait and find out if they snitch. We're not just calling people a snitch. How many times did that happen? And then we find out or we don't find out. I'm not calling and Starbrim a whole woman. Why y'all putting that on her like that? Can we have some kind of proof? She a whole woman out here. So I don't know what's going on with Skeem. Maybe Skeem knows something I don't about the Starbrim situation. I do not know Starbrim to be a snitch, and I'm not calling her one, period. I don't know nothing about any of this shit. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. All right, what's up? We got 92 people in here. Hit that like button. Let's send out some notifications. Don Critical said Nick called Shitty a snitch and got his TV turned off. Good morning. Problematic says morning Frost, hope all is well. Who's snitching? Nipsey. No, Nipsey called dude a snitch, and then after Nipsey called dude a snitch, that's when dude went back to the car. That's when dude went back to the car and shot him. Nipsey allegedly called the dude a snitch. Allegedly, what happened is dude woke up on Nipsey's spot when Nipsey was out there, and then he tried to talk to him or something, and Nipsey was like, "Come on, you a snitch. I can't really fuck with you like that. Get out of here." So then dude left. He was in his feelings. It is what it is. Now he about to spend the rest of his life in prison, or a substantial part of the rest of his life in prison, because somebody called him a snitch and he couldn't just walk away. You know how many people is in prison right now because they just couldn't walk away? Folks talk about snitching on others. If you don't have paperwork, stop calling folks a snitch. They're all serious words. Frost, do I like Fabio Foreign? Yeah, I like Fabio. What the fuck? Salute to Fabio. I like Fabio, and I like what he's doing. He's out there making music, making people happy, and he's not getting in no real shit. He just had that one situation where him and his girlfriend was arguing, and some douchebag-ass fucking neighbor called the police. You know what? I'm going to clap it up. Neighbor, thank you for calling the police. If you think women are in trouble, we should call the police. I'm not going to get mad at the neighbor. But besides the situation where he was arguing with his woman, he had the police called on him, and I think he got arrested for like one other little thing. Fabio Foreign is winning. Shout out to Fabio. And he's one of the few drill music rappers that I think do it well. A lot of the dudes that make drill music, I don't think they do it well. I think they just copying. Like they trying, but you know, I think Fabio does it well. I think Fabio understands how to make the song. You understand what I'm saying? It's not just about writing the rap. It's also about making the song. I think Fabio understands how to make the song. Shout out to Fabio. And thank you for bringing somebody up that I could talk positively about. Yeah, I'm tired of people calling everybody a snitch. That's a fact. No Limit War says, yeah, they hear my boy sounding like a zillion bucks on the track. Got whatever on my boy, whatever, put money. Yo, oh, you talking about Fabio? Yeah, I fuck with Fabio. But I think why Fabio is being able to do what he could do is people forget Fabio's a little bit older. He's like 32 or something like that. So he's been around for a while. I think a big problem is that a lot of our rappers that are coming out that people want to push are like 19, 20 years old. And those kids is too young to know anything half of the time. They might be able to make a dope ass song, but how are we having these individuals leading our youth? The 20-year-old, like what the hell does he know? JD says, I know I'm late, but what happened to Skeamteam? Allegedly his channel was gone. I looked, I couldn't find it. But like I said before, there's a good chance that his channel didn't get deleted. There's a good chance I think that you could hide your channel. Like, you know how you can hide your shit on Instagram? You can make your shit unviewable on Instagram. I believe you can do that on YouTube too. We got 94 people in here. Come on, man. We could get to 70 damn likes. Could y'all hit the like button so we could get up to 200 people this morning? I don't even want to talk about Ski. I put the nigga name in the title because I knew y'all was going to come in here and ask me about him. So I knew I was going to have to talk about him anyway. I don't want to talk about Scheme, to be honest with you, because I don't know what that brother's going through, and I don't like talking negatively about people, especially when they're going through a hard time. I'm not like these other idiots that want to go out there and they see somebody struggling or they see somebody going through a hard time and they want to, you know what I'm saying? Like, even if I don't like you, I don't want to push your face in the mud. I don't got time for that. What up, the Art D Glasses? It's up, Frost. How yours today? Salute, BBN fam. Good morning. I'm going to be doing a lot better when we get them hater drops going. Could we slap some haters this morning? Let's slap all the haters. Yeah, man. Put our positive energy into the world. Other day, I told a bad joke yesterday. So I was trying to tell a joke, and I think the young lady's mad at me, but it was just a bad joke. So somebody asked me for something, and they thought that something, and then I said a joke, and I wish the joke would have landed. But like I told y'all before, the joke has to be more funny than it is insulting. So maybe I had a bad delivery. I got to work on my delivery some. And I think my delivery was a little bit off. So I think I upset the person rather than made them laugh like I tried to. But, you know, back to the drawing board. She was a cutie, too. I wish I would have made her laugh. Problematic says, Frost, so what's the latest with the mandate, has it gone through? Yes, there's already been people fired from the hospitals. They've been replaced already by temps. The hospitals are losing money, apparently. I heard this from a source that works in a hospital in radiology. Give me 1 second, we'll get to Fetty Wap. I heard this from a source of mine that works in the hospital in radiology. And basically what they said in the hospital that they're working in is that the the doctors and everything that didn't want to take the jab, they have been replaced, and their temps make, like, because if anybody's ever worked for a temp agency, if you go to a place that they make $15 an hour, you're probably going to make like $20 an hour being a temp. Like, you get paid more money. You understand what I'm saying? So the hospitals are actually losing money now because they have to pay these temps. So this is one of those situations where sooner or later everything is going to come to a head. Sooner or later, the rubber's going to meet the roads, and we're going to see what happens then. Yeah, it's Saturday. I didn't know it was Saturday either. Apparently it's Sunday in UK, somebody said. So they're already over there. Already asked them how Power did. Doesn't Power used to come on Sunday? I don't know. Amethyst says, oh, my word, I'm so sorry. I just realized it's Saturday here in UK. I do apologize. Oh, it is Saturday in the UK. See, you tricked me, you rat bastard. They're going to train people who came in illegally, gave them and used them to fill those empty spots. No. How you going to train? So they're just going to train some illegal alien that just jumped over the border to be a doctor? Like, we're going to need you to be a brain scientist. There's these brain surgeries. Put down put those jalapenos down. We got some brain surgery over here for you to. They're not doing this, homie. They're not training people to work in the hospitals that come across the border. Fuck. Why do y'all say these things to me? So you're telling me that they're training the illegal aliens that's coming across the border to be doctors? Who said this shit? Oh, man. Oh, man. I'm going to talk about Fetty Wap. Give me 1 second. I want to see who said this stupid shit. Shout out to JD. Shout out to JD. All of the shouts outs. JD made me laugh this morning. Oh, well, the Afghans, I'm pretty sure that, oh no, the Afghan, they didn't let any of the doctors or lawyers leave the country. So they didn't let none of the scientists, none of the doctors, none of the lawyers, none of the engineers, none of those people left Afghanistan. The only people they let leave Afghanistan, and obviously I'm talking about the Taliban, the only people that the Taliban let leave Afghanistan was like their regular people. Like, if you was regular people, they was like, get out of here. We don't need you. No skills. Yes, the mandate has gone through for the NYPD, the FDNY, and the EMS. They have been protesting. I need to get down. Oh, shit. I got to get to a thing today. Hold on. What's today? The 31st? Okay, it's not the 31st. We got a thing that we're going to on the 31st. We got a thing that we're going through on the 3rd. Read after me. I'm in progress. I am in the process of becoming the best version of myself. I'm in the process of becoming the best version of myself. I'm trying to show y'all a thing. No. I'm trying to show y'all a thing. Hold on. What was we talking about? Afghans, the thing, problematic, don't it's weak. We're gonna go back and read all of this also. NYPD. Okay, yeah. So somebody posted a thing. Shout out to the general, my son, the general. I know I get on that guy a lot about bullshit, but I really do like what he does. I really do. So they got an event Sunday the 31st at 6 p.m. on High Bridge. I'm gonna be up there. I plan on being there at least. That's the plan. We gotta see how it goes. With that being said, they know how to farm poppy and marijuana. Okay, we're not doing that. Problematics of amethyst. I feel you. I be forgetting what day it is too. I forget what day it is all the time because I'm a YouTube content creator, so my days kind of run into each other. Literally forget what most hustlers probably forget. Like, if you hustle for a living, you might forget what days it is sometimes, just in general, because there's just a lot of days you're gonna be doing similar shit. Yeah, stop wishing bad on people. Like, I don't even understand that concept. Like, I can't even lie to you. I can't understand how people be like negative, like bad things happen to other people and then you get happy. Like, how? Who you think is gonna election? Oh man, I do not like that Sliwa guy at all. That you talking about homeboy? That's the you talking about homeboy? That's the they was the people that used to patrol the train. The motherfuckers. I'm gonna say this much: the '80s was bad, homie. So I got respect that them dudes was out there patrolling those trains. If you was not living in the '80s, please understand the '80s was bad. All right. The '90s was such a turnaround from what the '80s was that people forget how bad the '80s was. The '80s was bad. A lot of y'all dudes, the '80s was definitely a decade where where if you had daughters and wives, you really did want them home before it got dark. Now, somebody tell me where I'm wrong. See, we got a lot of women outside that be outside after it get dark. In the '80s, that was not safe. For real, for real. So, tell me where I'm wrong. If you was a female in the '80s and you was outside at night, you really did have to be with dudes or in a big group. It was not safe. I don't know what to tell you. So '80s was a whole different time, homie. So it really was dangerous in the '80s. So I'm not gonna get on them guys for whatever they was on the train and all that doing, because it really was dangerous in the '80s. But I did hear that dude's a whole racist though, and I don't like him because he knows how to, his political position is he attacks the people of color. And yes, I've been around this guy and around their circle, and obviously, you already know, right? I've met him more than once. Do you talk about Casanova 2 times reaching out to the police? Yes, Casanova 2 times reached out to a police officer in which, okay, so I'm going to explain something to y'all. Before Casanova 2 times got locked up, Casanova 2 times was doing stuff in New York City. He was endearing himself to law enforcement to a degree. You understand what I'm saying? So he was making himself available to give out stuff to like the kids, making himself available to say, you know, put the guns down. He was doing this. So what he wants to do is he's trying to get some of these people to speak out in favor of him to the courts. Like, I did shit with you before. You know what type of time we on. But the reason why that don't work is because I don't care what you do. 170 Grand Concourse, salute, Shaq. You already know what it is. The reason why that don't work, I'm going to tell you why that don't work. Yeah, but I know what they was doing on the subways in the 80s. Mr. Samuel Malloy, I don't know if you know what they was doing on the subways in the 80s. I know what they was doing on the subways in the 80s. You might not know. So I'm going to just leave that alone for you. And if you think because somebody is married to a black woman that they can't be also pushing white supremacy, I'm going to say, I don't think you know what white supremacy is. Is that fair? We got 105 people here. Can we hit that like button, please? We could get up to 200 people this morning. Let's go. Also, somebody put the Cash App in the chat. Let's slap some haters this morning. Let's slap all the haters. You only slapped one hater all morning. The haters' faces ain't red enough. Yeah, my dude, all I do is talk facts over here. I'm just a nice guy for real. And I think that because I'm also extremely witty and sometimes I come off a little weird, I think people just get a misconception about who I am. I think people just expect somebody else when they look at the package and then they actually meet the person, man. I got a good heart. At least that's what I hear. Could we hit the like button? Wait, hold on. Let me see how many dislikes is in here first before I say could we hit the like button? Because there might be just so many dislikes. That's why we don't got no likes. So let me see how many haters pulled up. Let me just see what the dislikes is looking at. Because if it's like a lot of dislikes, then I'm gonna be like, all right, whatever. Yeah, could we try not to use the N-word? I'm gonna try not to use the N-word also. Yeah, we only got 8 dislikes, so haters didn't even show up this morning. Could y'all hit the damn like button? I be fucking needing those dislikes. They didn't hit the damn dislike button today. So we need y'all to hit the like button for real, for real. I usually get y'all in here because the haters show up and push the dislike button. Yeah, the 80s was really crazy. So if you don't know what was happening in the 80s in the streets, if you don't know about these street gangs that was in New York, please stop telling me about that silver guy. I know what he was doing, all right? I know what he was doing. Good morning. I know what he was doing, all right? So let's calm down with that. Stop telling me about how he got a black wife. I'm not going into that. I just know what they was doing. My uncle was an original warrior. Salute to that. The Guardian Angels, thank you. I forgot what their name was. They was called the Guardian Angels. I know what them dudes was doing. And the news used to trumpet them like them dudes was so great. But I know what they was doing. Jana says, hi, my name is Jenny Thomas. I'm in entertainment. My niece told me about your content and you have an amazing story, interested in connecting with you. Appreciate you. Problematic says, if you were born in 1993, that would make them a 90s baby, right? Absolutely. It was a baby in the 90s. That's when it was a baby. Yeah, I think they did try to, actually, I believe they tried to take it as a national thing. These dudes used to ride the subways to allegedly keep the subway safe. But I know for a fact that that wasn't what was happening. They was fake protecting the trains. That's a fact. Black space Zulu Nation was everywhere in the 70s and 80s. That's a fact. They was fake protecting the trains. They was literally just on the trains harassing and insulting, assaulting and harassing minorities. That's literally what they was doing on the train. Every once in a while, they'll actually save somebody. Don't get it confused. But a majority of the time, they was just on the train harassing minorities, my nigga. I know what they was doing, all right? And I'm not, but I also understand how the 80s were. You understand what I'm saying? No, the 80s was bad. Oh, you're an entertainment attorney. Okay, that's what up, Jana. You should hit me on my DMs, Jana. Somebody put my Instagram, and I put my Instagram in the chat. Hit me in the DMs. I mean, I don't know much about you, but this is my Instagram. You know, people come in here and bullshit me all the time. So, I mean, I don't know. I'm assuming you're not bullshitting me, but that's my Instagram. Hit me. Shout out to Just 2.0. Shout out to both of you guys for having this conversation. I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm not getting involved in that. I'm gonna let y'all go back and forth. Let's just keep it clean. Or relatively clean, you know, not too much craziness. Also, please don't talk about going to meet up with each other. We don't want that to happen either. Yeah, so you an entertainment lawyer, hit me up, baby girl. I love to speak with you. All right, let's get back to the actual show. What y'all want to talk about now? Somebody put the Cash App in the chat. Let's get 5 to 10 $10 drops to the Cash App, y'all. Come on, let's go. What we talking about this morning? Yo, Frost, just purchased house because I want to leave this. I don't understand what you're saying, Henry Howard Finkel, but okay. Okay, so Howard Finkel is just in here doing some kind of trolling thing. I don't know what you. I don't know. I'm not having no conversation about what you. Of course, you ever did speed dating? I'm gonna tell you a funny thing. Why everybody's always wondering why I'm not. I'm single, right? So it's important to me to be able to have a conversation with a person. I don't just want to be with somebody because we look good together or we have good sex or whatever. I'm high maintenance when it comes to the mental department. I need to be able to be with somebody who I can have real conversations with. Like, I don't need them to agree with the fuck I'm talking about. I would prefer they have their own mind. But I need to be able to have real conversations with people. You understand what I'm saying? So often when I meet people, I don't know. It's like I said before, maybe I need to shave. Like I said before, often when I meet people, I think they just assume I'm some, I don't know what the fuck they assume, to be honest with you. But usually I just don't think it's who I am. They assume I'm somebody other than who I am. And I get like the most wildest responses. I guess sometimes I'm inappropriate also. Just to be fair, you know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure I'm inappropriate sometimes. All right, contact me, Jay Thomas. I'm not sure why you would want to talk about my life story. I'm not actually famous, but you're an entertainment attorney. Why wouldn't I want to speak with you? Getaway says, assume you're an agent. Assume who's an agent? Me? Okay, contact me today. Would love to hear from you. I would never trade James Harden, and I would never trade for Ben Simmons. Does that answer your question? I would never want a person on my team like Ben Simmons. I never want to play with a person like Ben Simmons. I don't never want a person on my team like Ben Simmons. You're trying to tell me all Ben Simmons has to do is work out and practice shooting a jump shot, and he could quite possibly be one of the most unstoppable people in the league, and he just doesn't want to learn how to shoot a jump shot? Yeah, I don't want no parts of people with a mentality like Ben Simmons. We work over here, homie. We try to get better when we realize there's something that we need to improve. What up, Charlotte Parker? Edwards, how you doing? I think you used to be in here before, right? So I'm not. I don't care about Ben Simmons. I give zero fucks about Ben Simmons. I would never want him on my team. I don't care what I'm doing in life. I don't want anybody with Ben Simmons' mentality around me. So we can improve and get better. You know what you need to do. It's not like you don't know what you need to do to improve and get better. It's way too obvious. And people have specifically said it to you, including the people who you work with. And you are still so adamant that you are not going to work on your jump shot. I shouldn't have a better jump shot than a point guard in the NBA, homie. I shouldn't, and I got a pretty good jump shot, not for nothing. I should not have a better jump shot than somebody in the NBA. I can't actually shoot. I'm just old. I don't know how to put it. I've just got a lot of bumps and bruises, man. Why are you asking me about Coney Island? What up, Lee Vincent? Shout out to all our fans from across the pond. Salute. Let's hit that like button. We still not even at 50 likes? Like, what the fuck, yo? Are y'all bullshitting me? What else y'all want to talk about this morning? Put it in the chat. See, now I see the Jana White. I knew you was a troll. I just waited. I knew you was a troll. I'm so happy that that comment didn't come through because you put up one of those words that I have blocked. Don't contact me. Boom. I knew you was a troll. I mean, it's kind of bad that I always assume first that people are evil before I assume they're good. But I literally meet a lot of evil people, so you got a part of me. I'm actually a good person, so it's more important to me to stay away from bad people than it is for me to meet good people. Not you, Howard. I kicked the person who was trolling already. I'm really a good person. It's way more important to me that I stay clear of bad people than it is to me that I meet good people. Because I don't know what good people, I can't tell the difference. I want to believe the best in everybody. So I want to believe people are good people. So I'm going to get tricked, and a lot of bad people are going to fool me. I'm just going to get fooled. I want to believe the best in people. I want to believe people are good people. I want to believe everybody wants to go to heaven. I want to believe that. I'm not 100% sure what happened to Skeamteam's channel. As far as I know, his channel is off. Once again, let's not assume. We don't know if he put his channel on block. I believe you can hide your channel. I'm not 100% sure, but I believe. We could talk about the next two. I believe. Wait, what was I just telling you? I started reading somebody's comment. I don't know why Skeamteam lost his channel. I do believe that you can hide your channel. You can make your channel invisible. I do believe you can do that. I like on Instagram. I'm not sure if that's what he did, obviously. Another thing he could have just did was he could have just, they could have blocked his channel, but you can appeal. So he might just be going through the appeals process, and they might give him back his channel. Remember that happens, I think that happens to like Bullis Gotti or somebody. He got in trouble with YouTube, and then he appealed, and they eventually gave him back his channel. And they had people celebrating when he lost his channel. I don't understand you niggas. How y'all niggas celebrating when bad things happen to people? I really don't understand this. That's why I can't. That's why I don't be wanting to meet new people, because I really can't tell good people from bad people. I don't understand why somebody would celebrate if something bad happens to somebody else. I do not understand this. What up, Drop Kill? Salute. How you doing this morning? Hope everything's going well with you and yours. I don't understand this. I'm not even being funny, man. I really don't understand this whole obsession with something bad happened to somebody else and people laughing. I don't understand this. I don't know how niggas is on that type of time. I'm just being honest. I mean, I don't know. What the fuck do I know? I don't know anything. Scheme is in need of that channel. That's how he eats. Look, I don't care if you're making money on your social media platform or not. People need to care more about their social media platform. I think people just don't care about it. I think people think social media is for insulting people and causing other people distress. That's what I think people think social media is for. Let's get on social media and insult people. Let's get on social media and ruin somebody's day. That's what I think people think social media is for. Look, I don't understand. Look, I'm never on that energy. I'm never on that energy where I want bad things to happen to other people. And I'm not going to say never. When I have those fleeting thoughts, it's usually out of hurt, because I can't believe that some people are just so evil and so bad. But I never just want something happen bad to somebody because I don't like them. That's insanity to me. To me, that's insanity. Like, if you tell me you did something bad to somebody because you don't like them, I think that's insanity. To me, I'm gonna think you have a mental health issue. That don't make sense to me. To do something negative to somebody because you don't like them. You could have spent that same energy doing something positive for somebody you love. So I don't understand this. This is all mental health issues to me. Problematic said Frost hate isn't warranted at all. He hasn't done anything to anyone. They feel they have a right to defame his character online like the weirdos that I don't understand people, man. I'm just trying to get to heaven, homie. Yeah, I stopped paying minutes to you, you would, yeah, I wouldn't pay no attention to, I don't know what y'all got going on over there. I'm giving you an example. Just because Forrest from where he from doesn't mean he can't go to Coney Island. Who said I can't go to Coney Island? What the hell are y'all talking about? I'm not, okay, I don't know what y'all talking about, but I don't know what y'all talking about. I'm not getting into that. Who said I can't go to Coney Island? What the fuck is wrong with you? I'm literally go everywhere by my damn self. I'm not saying I'm some super tough guy, but obviously I ain't scared of shit. I mean, you can say whatever you want about me. I'm not scared of shit. I go everywhere by myself. What the fuck? Wait, DQ got booked? I did not know any of that. Clear up who DQ is for everyone. Clear up who DQ is, by the way. What up, E. Simmons? We got E. Simmons in the house. How you doing, baby girls? I know you over there sitting down with all the pretty. E. Simmons is trying to keep all the pretty to herself. I need a girlfriend, man. I need somebody to boost ego. I swear. I need somebody to just sit around and just say positive things to. I swear, man. I miss that so much. Just 2.0 says, you started this convo saying your uncle, not getting in there. That's your conversation. Mega Bills, what up, Mega Bills? Salute. He says, post-traumatic slave disorder was how they found evidence of PTSD. Changing the S is for political correctness. Copy. DQ's a former member from O Block who hangs with Muwap, etc. Boom. When they booked them, send me something. Porter Rock, I had to let that comment go through. So nobody wasn't blocking your comment. I had to let it go through because you had a couple of words in there that we don't allow. And I have to have a lot of words that I don't allow so that the trolls can get caught. Yeah, I don't know why they arguing. I don't even know why they arguing about that Coney Island shit. I think they should just forget it and let it go personally. I mean, I don't know what the guy was saying. I know why Just 2.0 is upset. I know why Just 2.0 is upset. That's why I just let them handle that conversation themselves. No, I don't want anybody DMing me their birth certificate. What in the hell? I swear if you DM me your birth certificate, I'm gonna block you, homie. Don't DM me your birth certificate. Fuck yo. Why do y'all care about this? Shout out to E. Simmons dropping all of those floors. I'll be right back. Running to the bathroom. Let's hit that like button. By the time I get back, we should at least be at 65 likes. And let's get some drops going. So by the time I come back, we could do some celebrating. I'll be right back. What the fuck? The hell, I can't. Don't you DM me your birth certificate, homie. I'm gonna block everyone that I'm blocking everybody. Get out of here. What's wrong? Your birth certificate don't say where you live. It just say where you born. You could be born anywhere. Yo, life hack. Hold on. Life hack. I'm about to give y'all a life hack. Any other men put tissue in the toilet before you take a leak so you don't piss in the toilet and splash all the water and urine on your clothes? I want to know if anybody else does that. Does anybody else does that? Put tissue in the toilet to make sure that you don't, when you urinate, you don't splash all of the urine and the piss onto your clothes. I want to know who else does that. We got the 60 likes, you rat bastards. I don't know what you're talking about, problematic. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know about any of those things. I don't try to solve crimes. So I don't know if you're trying to solve crimes. Shout out to JPA, says BBN salutes. I don't know if you're trying to solve crimes. I'm not sure what you're doing. I don't try to solve crime. Shout out to McDonald's. They say, good morning, all. Have you stopped at your local McDonald's this morning? Get 2 ham and cheese, egg McMuffins. Yo, McDonald's, I swear to God, if you pop up in here another morning without doing a drop while you doing this shit right here, I'm kicking you. You ain't gonna get no more free promotion over here at the BBN. You supposed to be all of McDonald's, homie. Problematic says the ops, the O block is confirmed. I'm not trying to. Oh, you confirming news. Yeah, I'm not trying to solve crimes. Like, I'm never trying to solve crimes, man. I'm going to tell you some funny story. About 2 years ago, I actually had somebody contact me and start sending me information on actual crimes. I'm dead ass serious. About 2 years ago, I had people contacting me, sending me information on actual crimes, trying to ask me for help. I said, get out of here, you rat bastards. I ain't help with none of these things. You go find them niggas your own. You figure out how you going to arrest them. I'm not helping with nothing. I'm dead set, hand to God. I'm not even joking. It could have been a joke or whatever. I don't know. But I actually had real people sending me information, asking me to help them with what do I think about these crimes. Like, get out of here. What up, Rule? Don't nobody see them dots. Jones. Imagine Wendy's pull up. Yeah, first of all, this is supposed to be real McDonald's. How y'all not? You gonna come in here and promote your brand? Do a $10 drop or something. It's supposed to be real McDonald's. What the fuck? You're not real McDonald's. You're fake McDonald's. All of the fakenesses of the McDonald's. You probably got real food because the fake McDonald's is gonna have real food because the real McDonald's have fake food. What we doing? What we talking about, man? I was thinking a thing about 3 or 4 days ago. And if y'all knew what I was thinking, and then y'all see McDonald's just start pulling up doing that thing right there, you would think that I manifested this bullshit somehow. I was thinking a thing about 3 or 4 days ago. I ain't even say it out loud. OTF Dookie update. Not a problem. Is it Dookie or Duty? Duty update. OTF Duty update. Apparently he came online with proof that that girl was, he has proof that the girl was, how do you say, coaching her son to say that he did a thing, that he didn't even do the thing, that the girl was coaching her son to say it. So he pulled up with proof of that. So that's how that goes. So I don't know how you, I don't know how we feel about that. Dookie bags. So I don't know how we feel about that, to be honest with you. So he pulled up with proof that the girl might be lying. If that girl is lying, I 100% think that there should be a federal law that if people make erroneous accusations about individuals, that it should be a whole federal crime. It should be punishable by federal laws. Because we got too many people that come out there and make accusations about people to fuck up their fucking, to make them look bad. And then they can't be held responsible. Mega Bill says, I heard she also had a similar case against some other rappers. She might be, have a mental illness of her own. Like, you got to understand. I'm going to explain something. I know y'all think that I'm talk about this shit too much, but you got to understand, some people have mental illnesses and they focus on a person and then that's it. They're going to focus on that person till they die. Some people got mental illnesses. If you see a person that's always talking about a person and that other person is almost never really talking about them or don't want nothing to do with them, it's kind of obvious who has the mental illness. Like, it's obvious. First of all, if she lied on a child before we even put her in jail, we need to take that child away from her and find that child a good home. That's first. That's the first thing. If she's convincing this child to say lies on grown men and that they're going to take to a court of law or whatever the case is, then 100% that child should be taken out of that home. You can't tell me that that's not an abusive woman. Whether she has to be psychologically abusive. First of all, whenever you're trying to tell a child that they didn't see something that they actually saw, and you're trying to get that child to go against what's in that child's brain, 9 times out of you are hurting that child. You are mentally scarring that child. You're fucking with that child's ability to be able to understand reality. You understand what I'm saying? So you have a lot of people who they are scarring their children at the age of 2, at the age of 3, at the age of 4, because their child quite plainly sees a thing, and then they're telling them, no, you didn't really see that thing. You saw this other thing. You're hurting your child's brain. I get it that y'all think y'all being good parents. I get it that you don't care about your child's mental health because whatever the secret is that you're trying to hold or whatever is more important to you. But you're hurting your child mentally. Your child just saw a thing, and you're trying to tell your child that they did not see that thing. I'm not trying to be weird when it sounds like you rocking some slides today. No. Nah, we rocking these today, homie. We rocking these today. This is what we rocking today. This is what we rocking. Got me? This is what we rocking today. I got drip, nigga. What the fuck wrong with you? You act like you ain't ever been to this channel before. I got drip, nigga. I can't wait to go back to wearing my shirts and ties. I got drip, nigga. What the fuck wrong with you? Shout out to you, though. Shout out to Soundview. Salute. Slapping haters. Slapping all of the haters. We need all of the haters slapped. Twice if need be. Let's get some $5. Let's get some hater drops going. Could we get the chat popping? Oh, let me tell this person something. Henry Finkel says, I'm going to become a bag swinger. I salute. Okay, cool. It's raining in New York. It was, the wind was so bad last night. If y'all watched the live from last night, the wind was my freaking co-host. Henry Finkel says, game recognized game. Appreciate you, my brother. More women would be out in their numbers if it was a man who falsely accused them of child molestation, and they would be fired from their jobs and made homeless. First of all, let's stop accusing people of anything. And also, let's stop wanting to punish people who are mentally ill. Once again, before I even want to send that lady to jail, I want that child removed from that household. After we remove that child from that household, we need to go get her psychologically evaluated. Let's start doing the things to fix the human beings. Let's stop putting people away. You understand what I'm saying? Let's stop throwing people away. Let's start trying to actually fix some of these people. You do understand, since we throw people away instead of fixing people, the problem never actually leaves. We actually keep the problem, and our problem actually goes from generation to generation. Whereas if we actually tried to fix some of these people or fix some of these problems or create situations where these people didn't have to go through the trauma in which they went through in order to create the problem, then we could actually start fixing society and start moving towards more in a direction where we have less issues and we have more camaraderie amongst, you know, our fellow brothers and sisters. What if she's psychologically evaluated and they just refuse psychotherapy? Well, I mean, we got to do one thing first. If every time we decide we're going to try to do something, you say, but what if they don't do that? Then we're never going to do nothing, right? Because you could say, if you're hungry, and you be like, yo, what if they don't cook food? You could always say, what if? So I don't understand. Like, are we just looking for problems? Are we just looking for ways to make problems? Because let's just try to do the thing first. We don't even know if the child is going to be taken out of the home first. So we're moving your way far ahead. That's all I'm trying to say. No disrespect. But there could always be a what if to every solution. You understand what I'm saying? If somebody tell you, what if this, what if, there could always be a what if. Right? So that means anything we talk about and anything we say, somebody could always say, but what if it don't? So does that mean that we should never have conversations? We should never try to solve problems? Because, you know, a what if can always exist. If you did morning coffee outside in the rain with an umbrella, it would be viral. You ever seen weathermen going live during a storm? Shit funny. First of all, how am I going to do it during the rain? There's going to be my camera, my phone is going to get wet as hell. I'm not going to be able to have a damn umbrella over me and the camera. What about isms? Thank you, E. Simmons. I didn't want to call him out for it, but that's all it is what about isms. I didn't want to call him out for it, though. Shout out to Timberland TV. Says salute, checking in for us. Appreciate you. Let's get 5 to 10 $10 drops to the Cash App. Somebody put the Cash App in the chat. Victor Thomas says, with the holiday season coming up, should we all continue to celebrate Thanksgiving and thank Christmas with the same BS beliefs? I don't consider celebrating Thanksgiving celebrating the Pilgrims. I consider Thanksgiving just a celebration of your family at this point. I think that we need more opportunities to get family together in a loving position and in a loving situation. So I'm not for celebrating Thanksgiving like salute to the Pilgrims. I'm not for that. But I'm 100% for finding reasons to get together with your family and love one another. I'm 100% with that. Rule says, Frost, how Scheme lost his channel. I'm not 100% sure how Scheme lost his channel yet. But I am going to say Scheme, I'm going to explain something. Let's say somebody complained about Scheme doing something that he wasn't supposed to do. Then YouTube goes and checks his channel. And they see not only that complaint exists, that he did something he wasn't supposed to do, but they start looking at previous videos and he's done made the same egregious error 40, 50, 60 times. In that case, I don't think they're going to give you back your channel. Maybe they give you a strike. Maybe they remove the content and tell you not to do it again. I don't have the slightest idea. So I'm not 100% sure what is going on with Scheme. Pardon me. But one thing I know for sure is this. We don't know if he blocked his channel for a minute, if YouTube took it, and if YouTube took it, if he's gonna be able to get a because they allow for you to contest it. What up, AP? He says salute, Jack Frost. He says that Jack Frost salute, damn Scheme Team. Look, I don't really know the guy. I only spoke to the guy a couple of times, but I'm against wishing bad on other people. So for everybody that's celebrating that dude lost his channel, like, come on, man, y'all got to be better than that. Timberland TV says, dang, you and Scheme were the two channels I was personally rooting for to break through. Wow, salute to that. Lewis says, I predict another RICO in the Bronx. I predict RICOs everywhere. How about that? I predict that the government at any time can just open up a RICO case against a gang in almost any state in America. All they have to do is just choose to close the investigation. That's it. That's all. You know what? We're going to stop the investigation now. We're just going to bring these guys in. That's all they have to do. And I'm pretty sure there's at least one gang in every single state. Even Alaska. Even Hawaii. Just so we can be clear. Young and Ace, they're going to get all of these rappers. First of all, you know how easy it is to get a gang affiliated with a rapper caught up? They put all of their information in the music. Like literally, the police could just listen to the music and then line the music up with actual criminal acts that happen in real life. You do know that this is happening, right? We had a dude that used to be a part of this channel a while back, and he says the only rappers that he want to listen to is the rappers that's talking that real street shit. He don't want to listen to a rapper talking real street shit that didn't do it. So he only want to listen to rappers talking about real street crimes, violence, guns, and drugs. And he only want to listen to them talking about the shit that they actually did. And I'm telling him, why do you want your favorite rappers to go to jail? And he's basically saying, nah, but they got to keep it real. They got to keep it real. Stop listening to the people who say that they're your fans. Your real fans are going to want you to do everything in the world to stay out of jail. And then there's these other people who are also fanatical about you. They're fans also. But they're not fanatical about you doing well. They're just fanatical about can they help you crash and burn? They're dying to see you crash and burn. It's not a you thing, it's a them thing. It's 100% a them thing. If it wasn't you they was wishing was going to crash and burn, it'd be somebody else that looks like them. It'd be somebody else that looks like them. If it wasn't you, it'd be somebody else. This is a personal, internal issue that they have with themselves about how they feel about themselves, about the lack of love that they have for themselves. So when they see another individual, they don't think help because they would never help themselves. Get it? When they see another individual going through something bad, they never think, oh man, I feel bad for that individual, because they don't feel bad for the negative things that happen to them. They believe that they deserve these things. So if they believe that they deserve all of the bad things that happen to them, they're going to 100% believe, even though they don't know your whole life, you had to have done stuff like they've done. You've had to have screwed people over. You had to deserve whatever negative thing happened to you. They're even going to call it karma. Why? Because of the way they feel about themselves. They don't feel they deserve anything good. They don't think that they deserve to have a life. Anybody that don't, I'm going to tell you something. Any nigga that don't want you to get laid and he got a wife, he don't love his wife. Because niggas that love they women, they want other people to be in love also. When a female is in love with her man, she wants all of her friends to get some dick. Tell me where I'm wrong. When you got a person that don't want you to even have somebody in your life, like a spouse or something like that, and they're married or they have a girlfriend, they don't want to be with that person. That's their outward emotional, that's the way that they're able to speak about or go about that energy. By hating on the next person and their ability or talking about how they shouldn't have, oh man, why is he stalking that girl? Oh, why is he trying to talk to girls? Because they don't want the person that they're with. Their life is probably ruined in their minds. In their minds, they probably stuck with this person. They probably gave this person a kid and there's nothing they can do about it at this point. They're probably having sex with a person every night that they don't even find attractive. So of course they're going to have a problem with who you're dating. Timberland TV said the game switched. Went from spectator to the real people. Now all the shooters, dealers, and users and strippers all rap. Yeah. I don't know nothing about G Skinny and Fat Shorty. Skeamteam was removed off of YouTube for aggressively panhandling, and all YouTubers that's asking for cash apps will be removed also. No, that's not the truth. Get out of here. I immediately just hit that person. You're a whole liar. YouTube encourages, just so we could be clear, YouTube encourages that you tell your community to support you. They encourage it. They literally encourage it. Literally. People are lying on YouTube. They literally encourage this. And this is me, a person who have asked YouTube people questions before, because I used to contact YouTube almost every other day with questions. YouTube encourages you monetizing your platform any and every way that you can inside of the law. They encourage it. So I just kicked that person. Also, anybody else pocket watches, so I could just kick you right now. I usually just tend to kick people that want to watch pockets. I don't care if they're my pockets or somebody else's pockets. I don't care if it's my pockets or somebody else's pockets. Who else realizes that Howard Finkel is a troll? Because we always have that one troll that comes in here and comments every 2 seconds. And I know which troll he is, by the way. Damn, shorty bad. Hey, check this out. I just found this out. This dude right here posted this. His name is Carmen Sabia. I don't know. Anyway, it's on Ronell's Unpopular Opinions channel. It says every Democrat voted against a mandate against the jab for those crossing the border. Every single one. Tell me more about the science. Why would they vote against giving people that cross the border the jab? Why would the Democrats vote against? Aren't the Democrats trying to get everybody inoculated? Why would they vote against giving the jab to the people that's coming across the border? How does that make sense? I mean, I know how that makes sense. Believe me, I know how that makes sense. I don't know. We got 109 people in here, man. Let's hit that like button. Get them lights up. I block him if I could, Frost, but I ain't got a wrench. You'll block who? Who are you talking about blocking? No, I'm not blocking the guy. He's just being annoying. I know who he is. He's just being annoying. He's like annoying like this for real, for real. What else we talking about, y'all? Put it in the chat. That's the shit that kills me. Y'all see idiots like, y'all see dudes like this just make mad comments that don't make no sense. And then y'all don't put comments for me to be able to, like, y'all see this guy in here just making a whole, just talking to be talking. Like, could y'all give me something? Like, he's just talking to be talking. Nobody else got any comments? I mean, fuck it. I'll just talk about what I want to talk about then. I'll stop being interactive. No, I am 100% not dressing up for Halloween. Only way I'm ever dressing up for Halloween is if I'm in a relationship with somebody and I don't got no choice. Other than that, I'm not dressing up for Halloween. I am not dressing up for Halloween other than that. I promise you. If I'm in a relationship with somebody and I ain't got no choice, then I dress up for Halloween. Slapping Hater says, Troy Ave posting Casanova 2 times is begging. I don't consider what Casanova 2 times is doing is begging. I think Casanova 2 times is just saying, I did favors for you guys, and I need y'all to come back and pull up on me with those favors and return some of those favors I did for you. That's what I consider Casanova 2 times to be doing. But Troy Ave has his position with Casanova 2 times, so he feel the way he feel. But I don't think Casanova's begging. I think he's like, yo, look, I did a thing. I was out here when y'all needed me. Now I need you to need me. I need y'all to, I need y'all. When y'all needed me, I was there. Now I need y'all to be there for me. Cube is standing up for what's right. What up, Mel B. Easy? Haven't seen you in a while. Hope everything is going good. Said Mel B. Easy says Cube is standing up for what's right. If you're saying he's standing up for his right to make his own choice, yes, I believe that's right. I don't know if taking the jab or not taking the jab is the right thing to do, but I do believe standing up for your free choice. I do believe that's the right thing. Helena McClellan says, stop talking about that. They're going to ban you on YouTube. New rule made you can't talk bad about any... I'm not talking bad about anything, Helena. Obviously, you're just talking and you are not listening to what I'm saying. But I'm not talking bad about anything. Emmanuel said, oh, Elena. Kick Elena. Just kick her. No, kick Helena. Kick her. Kick her. No, don't kick her yet. Wait until she says the comment. She's about to say the comment and get kicked. Wait, let her say the comment first so I don't look like I'm picking on her. Emmanuel says, if you did a live as Scream from Scary Movie would be dope. I don't dress up, man. I don't get into those antics. Yace the Ace says, came in late. What happened with Cube? Basically, Ice Cube turned down, I think, $9 million, I believe. They was gonna pay him $9 million to be in a movie. And in order to be in the movie, he had to get the jab, and he said he don't want to get the jab, so he didn't get the money. So that's basically what happened. And I'm standing with Ice Cube because basically I'm saying he has a right. I believe that we have a right to be in control of our own bodies. We're about to have rights stripped from us, and pretty soon the jab isn't the only thing they're just going to be able to pull up to you and put in you. Watch. Pretty soon you're going to, what's next? You're going to have sex with people, like, to have certain babies. Like, what's next? You understand what I'm saying? What's next? What kind of rights are they going to take from us next? I don't have a problem with soccer. I don't play the game, but I could watch it. Yeah, we kicked somebody. If y'all want to throw some bags, put them in the chat. I don't play soccer, but I could watch it. Like, really, I could sit there and watch it. I understand it. I could watch it, and it's interesting. I don't know that much about soccer. You asking me, I don't know that. I said I could watch it. I don't know that much about soccer. So if you're asking me questions about soccer, in-depth questions, I don't know enough about it to answer. So every question next is going to be, I don't know. So you can ask the question, but now I don't have to respond. Every other question answer is going to be, I don't know. Actually, I'm supposed to be interviewing the one of the label owners of Fetty Wap's label, one of the owners of Fetty Wap's label today, actually. Problematics is AP. Nah, they whack. It's all about Chelsea. Rue Jones says Cass 2 times is hurt right now. Nobody is coming to defend him. I think they can't, and no one wants the feds investigating him, so they're like a rock in a hard place. See, Casanova's 2 times point is that he made some friends that were on the right side of the law. He actually called out a police officer recently that he's done some community activism work with. So I think that's a lot of what his argument is. There's people that's on the right side of the law, and there's things that they could do to help his situation, and they're choosing not to. So I don't think he's necessarily saying, look, all of you drug dealers, why ain't y'all paying my bills? I don't think he's saying that. I think he's saying, look, there's some people that I met that I did some good with. Like, I don't need y'all to, I'm not saying to get me out of the situation, but you can speak up and let people know about some of the good that I did do. I did do some good. Could we talk about that also? I think that's what he's saying more than anything else. And I mean, I can't argue that. If I was in his position, I would be saying the same thing. Mel B. Easy says, no, he joined the Black Boule and they curved him. I believe, and I'm not saying that there is any Boule or anything like that, but I believe that he said that he was told by Roc Nation that if he gets in trouble again, that they were gonna leave him. That if he got in trouble with the law again, that they were not gonna be there for him. I believe that he said that in the interview. So he already knew that this was gonna happen. So he already knew that this was gonna happen, in my opinion. He already had previous information. We got 74 likes. Let's hit that like button, man. Let's get up to 100. Also, somebody put the Cash App in the chat. Let's go. Yeah, sort of Roc Nation brunch. And Fetty Wap just lost his daughter. That's a fact. R.I.P. to Fetty Wap's daughter. I don't know her name. And he just lost his daughter. It's a situation that's going on, man. But as far as with Casanova 2 times, he said that Roc Nation told him that if he gets in trouble with the police again, if he gets in trouble with the law again, that they're not going to be there for him. So he got in trouble. That's what you're going to do. You can't keep telling the person you can't hang out with those dudes. Don't hang out with those dudes. Don't hang out with those dudes. And then something bad happened, and they was like, I was hanging out with those dudes. And you're like, look, I told you. See, when you hung out with those dudes, I couldn't help you. If you would have stopped hanging out with those dudes, I could have helped you. So that's where I'm at on that. Just so we could be clear. Shout out to No Limit War with the $5 drop. No Limit War says, what did the 5 fingers say to the face? No Limit War slapping all the haters. Anybody else is slapping a hater? Who's next? We need all the haters slapped. There's haters. They sitting in the whole row. There's like 15 of them. They over there. They like our faces. Have not been slapped yet. Who's next? How you a whole gang member asking for the law to help him? That's a fact, Mike Bruce. No Limit War says that can't be me. Trolls don't donate money. My brother, one, I don't think you're a troll. And it's the haters that don't donate. Trolls donate all the time over here. We don't have a problem with trolls. We have a ton of trolls in the chat right now as we speak. We do not have a problem with trolls. We have a problem with people that don't want our people to prosper. We have a problem with hate. We don't have a problem with trolls. Trolls is fine. It's the haters we don't like. People that want other black people to fail for no reason, just because they black like they black. Those are the niggas we don't like. Dude, Fetty Wap is in trouble. We're supposed to be speaking with one of the runners, one of the managers of his label today. I'm not 100% sure. We had Roach on. As y'all all know, Roach works in the music industry behind the scenes with a lot of different things. That's the homie. So we had him on. So he's part of our community. So what we're gonna do is, and just so we could be clear, I don't consider anyone fans. I consider y'all part of our community, brothers and sisters. I don't consider no one fans. Just so we could be clear. Somebody said that the other day. Yeah, you're fans. I don't consider to have fans. You understand what I'm saying? Because people that don't like you are fans. What up, Rich? All fans mean is somebody that's fanatical. That's all that means, a fanatic. Anybody could be fanatical about somebody. You could be negatively fanatical about a person. I guess I could call Will Cornish and see if he want to come on the show. That'd be dope. I haven't had Will Cornish on in like a whole year. But we haven't had Will Cornish on for the most part because after I had him on talking about the NFTs, we had trolls in here that was like talking crazy, and our people in our community was that when we have guests on and people come in and attack our guests, I need the people in our community that love the channel to stick up for our fucking guests. We had Will Cornish on telling us about some real shit, the NFTs. And we had some idiots. We had our normal trolls in here that go make a million videos about me every day. I have no idea why my dick always in their mouth. They went and they was in here and they was attacking him. And then there was people making it sound like this is Will Cornish. This dude is literally a money mover and maker. He came in here and told us about NFTs for people to get up on it early. And we had idiots in here convincing people that it was some kind of joke or a lie. Y'all made him feel unwanted. At least I think y'all made him feel. I think the haters made him feel unwanted. And the people that's part of our community, we were supposed to be there reaching out for him. And we weren't. So if I was him, I wouldn't even interview with us no more. I'm keeping in stack with you. I wouldn't come over here. But that's my energy. What the fuck would I come over here for? That energy. Oh, shit. Shout out to Rich with the $7 drop. He says, yo, got it 100. What's nat 3 a giant? What's a nat to a giant? He wrote 3 a giant, but it meant 2 a giant. He says, yo, got it 100. What's a nat to a giant? What's a nat to a giant? Who's next? Who's next? Shout out to Rich. Yo, Frost, you seen Young Boy's sister trying to sell his jail slides to the highest bidder? That shit is crazy. I don't think she needs money, man. I think that's just something to do. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying they don't need money. They just want to see if his jail shoes is gonna sell. That's all. If his jail shoes sell for a high rate, that sends his value up. So that's a good move. I like that they're doing that. What up, Godbody? He says, what's the ticket, blood? We're not doing this. Godbody, we not doing this. Copy? We not doing this. All right. I appreciate you being here. Come on, let's get involved in the chat. We're not doing this. We talking about what we talking about? There's a whole bunch of shit on it. There's a whole bunch of shit up in the air we talking about. How much for me to take 48 hours off? Drop 500 in the chat right now. Drop 200 in the chat right now. Drop 500 in the chat right now. I'll take 48 hours off. I won't be back. I got a thing I got to do tomorrow, but with the exception of the thing that I got to do tomorrow, you drop $500 in the chat right now. I'll take 48 hours off. How about that? Okay, shout out to Godbody. You're concerned about my mental health. You want me to take a break. Drop $500 right now in the Cash App. I'm done for 2 days, 48 hours, I promise you. Except for the thing that I have to do tomorrow. He's not dropping $500 in the fucking chat. Mike Bruce says, if Troy was doing what Cass is doing, they would have killed them. Why the double standard? Because it's a double standard. Casanova is more liked than Troy Ave. I don't know why. I mean, Casanova's pretty charismatic. Troy Ave's not as charismatic. I think he's as charismatic, but just in a different way. I think both of them are charismatic. AP says, so Frost, weren't hip-hop paying Fetty Wap or think he being greedy? I don't know. I don't know his financial situation. A lot of these guys, they're saying that they're getting money, but other people are actually getting the money and not them. R. Kelly hired Cosby's lawyer to help him overturn his conviction. Yes! R. Kelly hired Cosby's lawyer to help him overturn the conviction. Let's talk about that. Emmanuel says drop 200. Tell the dude to drop. If that dude dropped 200, I take today. I take 48 hours. So he ain't dropping no money. We can say whatever price. What fucking that nigga, stop falling for this shit. Niggas just come in here and say shit like that because they try to convince people that I'm all about money. I'm not all about money, but I need money to live. Like, niggas want me to try to live on $0. Like, what the fuck? I need money to live. I'm not all about money, but I need money to fucking live. That's why I keep trying to tell you, these people want me dead. There you go. Get out of here, God body. Henry Finkel said he's going to be a bag swinger. We already know he's never going to be a bag swinger. I just want to throw that out there so every time y'all see him, y'all could be like, yo, Henry Finkel, when you going to be a bag swinger? I want everybody every day that we see Henry Finkel to ask him when he's going to be a bag swinger, because he said he's going to be one earlier. Oh, no, I kicked that dude straight out. I kicked that God body guy straight out. I was going to kick him out after his first comment. What up, man on Mac? How you doing, my brother? Hope everything is going well. The people who hate me, they want everybody helping them attack me, and they want all of y'all to step to the side and just watch me get attacked because they're cowards. Cowards always want to attack people in a big group and try to make it so that person's by themselves because they're cowards. Please understand what cowards are. Stop thinking that cowards are people. If you got 6, 7 people trying to jump one person, that one person is not a coward. Those 6, 7 people are. Chilling, man, on Mac. I'm waiting for people to slap some haters. You gonna slap some haters this morning? Since who got exposed, now he has yet to answer. Who you talking about? Just who? Oh, the other dude? I don't care about that. Mike Bruce says Fetty should have taken that money and invested in some property or legitimate businesses, pay taxes for free. I don't think a lot of these rappers have a choice but to be involved in the gang life. I think that once some of these rappers attach themselves to some of these gang politics, I think they put themselves in a position where sometimes they don't have no choice. They're just not making the money that they need to make to pay the people that they need to pay. So they got to come up with different ways. They still got to pay the people. The people are still protecting them. The people are still taking care of them. They still. That's why I don't want to get attached to anything, because then Black Power Cross is top of the top. Cross fam, salute, appreciate you. I want another coffee, but I also got to go to the bathroom, so I'll be back. I probably should not have another coffee. Find something for us to talk about. Put a whole bunch of shit in the chat. I'm going to come back. I'm going to pick the best topic. We're going to discuss that for the next 5 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes. Also, we have 78 likes. Could we get those likes to 110, please? We can do that. Believe me, we can. I'll be right back. Way too much coffee this morning. And I could use another one. Hopefully. It's not working. I think you got to put cash. I'm trying to get it for my Apple Pay also. You going out for breakfast?
Huh?
You going out for breakfast?
No.
Oh, cutie. Whole cutie. The toes to the top of her head. Whole cutie. Howard Finkel says, nope. See what I'm saying? I'm not engaging in any bullshit. What else is here? Jack help pick which car to drive today, Onyx blue or gray. Onyx blue. Onyx is black. You got an onyx blue? That's a color? What is it, glow? Is it like shiny? I wanna see this onyx blue. Is it like shiny or some shit? What the fuck? Is that a color? Onyx blue, 100% onyx blue, homie. What the fuck? How is this even a discussion? What's the other color? Gray? Onyx blue. Can I get more onyx blue stuff, by the way? Can I? Hold on. This is onyx blue. Could I get more things onyx blue, by the way? Yeah, get more things onyx blue. Cuba, prime example of standing on your beliefs. Look, people have a misinterpretation of what integrity is. I'm gonna explain to y'all what integrity is and why my ex-girlfriend still fucks with me. I mean, we're not in a relationship, we're not having sex, nothing like that. I mean, why we on good terms? She came on this channel one day. How many people got ex-girlfriends that's still cool with them and say nice things about them? So she came on the channel one day and she literally said that I'm the type of person that tells the truth even when something bad is gonna happen to me. Even if it's to my detriment, I still tell the truth. That's integrity. When you do something independent of what the consequence is because you think it's the right thing. Not dependent on what the consequence is because you think it's the right thing. Independent of the content. I think I used that. I'm gonna check it out. I think independent of the consequence. I just want to make sure I use that phrase correctly. Yeah. Statistical independence means that the observation of one of the variables does not change. Okay, yeah, so basically I used it right. Anybody that is next to 6ix9ine, either through beef or support, slowly getting indicted, pay attention. What the fuck? Everybody is getting indicted. What the fuck are y'all talking about? Everybody is getting arrested and indicted, having nothing to do with 6ix9ine. What are you talking about? Howard Finkel is trolling. If y'all want to slap Howard Finkel, you can always slap Howard Finkel. If anybody wants to slap Howard Finkel, you can literally go to the Cash App and drop some 5-finger discounts. Everybody is getting indicted. I don't understand why y'all every time, like, why do y'all try to make everything seem like something has something to do with Tekashi 6ix9ine? Sometimes people are just already criminals. What the fuck? Y'all really think all of these people were supposed to commit crimes forever and never go to jail? You really thought that all of these people were supposed to forever commit crimes and never go to jail? Just forever. If y'all want to kick Howard, you could kick him if one of the admins want to kick him. I don't particularly care. But if one of the admins want to kick him, kick the nigga. He's annoying as shit. That's how come I know it's the same person. I know exactly who it is. I could feel the low vibrations through the phone, to be honest with you. I could feel them shits. Let me throw this couple. Being a rapper gotta be the worst. Do y'all remember when a couple of years ago, I believe this dude came out and said that being a rapper was good morning, my brother. Remember a couple of years ago, this dude came out, Jim Jones came out and said being a rapper is the most dangerous occupation you could have, and everybody laughed at him. Who's laughing now? Yo, when you're a rapper, you got the street dudes after you, got the feds after you, got the police after you, you got all of your friends and family that's ready to turn on you at the drop of a hat if you don't pay their way. Being a rapper is terrible. Oh, man. Being a rapper is damn, what in the hell? I'm laughing at this shit, but Jim Jones is right. Not for nothing, that's probably the best reason why people should think Jim Jones is a snitch. Jim Jones, I'm not saying Jim Jones is a snitch. Do not get me confused. Who got females after me? Where they at? I'm 100% incapable of telling the females attracted to me. But once they let me know they're attracted to me, then I woo them. I do all the stuff that you're supposed to do. But I'm 100% incapable of knowing if a female is actually attracted to me. I can't tell. I think all women are attracted to me. And I'm not saying that to be arrogant. I'm just saying I can't tell. Everything looks like, you know, I can't tell. Sometimes people are just being nice. I can't tell. Pretty jacking. Sometimes people are just being nice. Like, you understand what I'm saying? I can't tell shit. I be like, is she flirting? Like, sometimes like a chick might say something to me. Like, real quick, I'm gonna say this. Sometimes a chick might say something to me, and I'll be stuck in the moment trying to figure out, wait, hold on, is she attracted to me or is she just being polite? Like, God damn it, I can't tell. Like, should I shoot the shot or should I just be polite myself and turn around and walk away? Oh, rappers got females after them. Absolutely. Mike Bruce says, if you want to stand next to a gang and rep gang, don't be surprised when you go to jail for a gang. That's a fact. I don't know what to tell you. That's a whole fact. Don't know what to tell you. Why you think every time people try to, I'm like, I get it. I need street cred. I get it. I need to be standing next to these gangs that help with street cred, that helps move numbers, that help get viewers, that help make my price go up. I get all of this shit. But also, I like being a free man. And I don't know what those guys are doing. And I don't want nobody to be confused and think I'm doing it with them. What up, Black Power Cross? Black Power Cross says, the feds probably informed Jim Jones being a rapper is the worst career around. Look, all I'm saying is this. What up, Just Scooters? Jim Jones said being a rapper is the most dangerous job you could have in America. A couple of months after he said that, everybody started getting arrested. One, when he said this, I agreed with him, just so we could be clear. I think I was like, nah, you know, you could be a military person. That's more dangerous. And I made fun of him for a minute. And then after about a week, 2 weeks, we revisited the conversation. And I think I agreed with him at that point. Like, nah, Jim Jones is right. This shit is bananas at this point. They just locking these niggas up right now just for breathing. They're like, hold on, let me smell your breath. Jail. Emmanuel says, honestly, nowadays you shouldn't let people know you're from a gang so openly, like who tag neighborhoods. The problem is this. The problem isn't being in the gang. You can be in a gang. Being in a gang is not a crime. The crime is being a part of a criminal enterprise. That's the crime. You can't help a criminal enterprise in the furtherance of their building their enterprise. Basically, you can't help them build. You can't help a criminal enterprise get money. You can't promote a criminal enterprise. These things are illegal. You understand what I'm saying? So that's the issue. You have these rappers promoting criminal enterprises. Literally, you going on a song saying that you're a part of a gang, promoting that gang, talking about how you're down for that gang. then if that gang gets caught up in a RICO, your name should quite honestly be considered to be also in the indictment. Considered. So that's what I think a lot of these people aren't getting and aren't understanding. And they're saying these guys are snitching on these guys and those guys are snitching on those. You got 10 songs talking about how you a blood from that neighborhood on that block doing gang shit. And then they arrest those niggas on that block for doing gang shit. How are they also not going to look into you? He says, y'all forget Soulja Boy dissed the entire U.S. military and U.S. Army into... I ain't got time for Soulja Boy. Shout out to that guy. He is entertaining. Soulja Boy is so entertaining. I love that guy, but I ain't got time for him. I want to meet him in real life. I could just imagine a me and Soulja Boy conversation is going to go fucking bananas. Me and the Soulja Boy conversation is be all the way off the rails. I don't know what to tell you. That dude is just, I don't know what to tell you. Shout out to Soulja Boy. He is all of the, he's the best thing for the internet. Soulja Boy is the best thing for the internet. He is just too much. I don't even know what kind of talent he has other than literally just being Soulja Boy. He doesn't have any other talent. I don't think he's a good rapper or anything, but he's entertaining as shit. He's probably one of the only people who beats Tekashi 6ix9ine for entertainment on the internet. Just entertainment purposes. He's probably the only person that beats Tekashi 6ix9ine, like through their careers. Tekashi 6ix9ine was quite easily number 2 as far as using the social media platforms that are available. He's number 1 by far. Soulja Boy has a lot of great thoughts, and he has people around him that can help materialize that. That's a problem with a lot of us creators. You know, you also have to have the ability to materialize, or the resources to materialize these things. And Soulja Boy has those resources. So shout out to Soulja Boy. All love. As you can see, I don't hate on people. All love. That shit's motivation. Like, I can't see somebody else doing good and hate on them. I'm going to see them doing good and be like, you know, that's motivation. Especially when they're doing good at some shit that I don't do or don't even want to do. That makes me feel like that my lane is still open. Like, I have my own lane. These people, that's why I keep trying to tell you, I'm not competing with nobody. I don't even see anybody doing the thing that I want to do. Like, the thing that I want to eventually turn into, I don't even see nobody doing that. The closest person I see is 50 Cent. Nobody's even doing the thing that I want to be. People are just beefing with me and arguing at me about, I don't even know what this shit is about. They're not even doing the thing that I want to do. I don't want to do what you guys want to do. The thing that you guys is trying to do is not what I'm trying to do. I cannot hate you. Even if it was what I wanted to do, I can't hate you. I'm just not that energy. Emmanuel says, in my honest opinion, laugh out loud, Soulja Boy is dope, real shit. He said he was for the kids, and when he first started, and they tried to rob him, and he shot a dude, and then he changed. That's what he said. Shout out to Soulja Boy. I don't know what's going on with that guy, but he has a lot of stuff. My dude, if you meet anybody that know me, real people that know me, not these people on the internet that pretend like they know me. I'm talking about if you meet real people that know me, the one thing that they'll say is that I do not back down. I don't change my principles. You understand what I'm saying? Like, my principles and my beliefs, I stick to those. You understand what I'm saying? Don't be surprised when I really blow up, and you start hearing a lot of stories about me doing good. Like me, yo, I remember when Jack Frost, when we was kids, and da-da-da. Don't be surprised when those stories come out. Don't be surprised. Don't be surprised when people start actually talking to people who grew up with me. Don't be surprised. And all you hear is stories about like positive things about how don't be surprised. I'm not going to talk about them shits myself. They'll come up if they come up. If they come up, they come up. But I'm just saying, don't be surprised. And then y'all understand why I say that these people are evil. Hold on, give me 1 second. I need to get this guy back his wire. He helped us out this morning. We got to appreciate our brother over here. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Okay.
Have a good day. Stay safe out there. Yeah, our brother over there allowed us to use this cord. I lost my damn thing. I lost my charger again. I gotta get a new one. I gotta get a wire soon. So our brother over there, he allowed us to use his wire while we were shooting. So boom. Yeah, these dudes ain't even doing what I'm doing, man. What I want to do, they're not even doing. If I had more resources, this show, I'm just going to leave it alone. If things happen, they happen. If they don't happen, they don't happen. Everything is God's will. Rich says, New Soldier was tripping. Ocean Gang and Little B could have took everything to the next. I don't know. I'm not a real big fan of Lil B. Isn't that the dude? Isn't that the dude that was like, I think he put like a curse on James Harden? Is that the guy you talking about? That he was like putting curses on people, curse on James Harden and all this other shit until people did this or did that. I'm gonna explain something. You don't have to put a curse on a basketball player that never actually tries to win the game and he's only playing to look good. You don't have to put curses on those guys. I promise you. Basketball players that are not actually, any sports guy that isn't actually trying to win, they're only trying to look like it's not their fault, they're not the reason why we lost. You don't have to try to, you don't have to try, I promise you. You do not have to try to curse those guys. Their team is not going to win too much. They're not going to win any championships. They're going to go far, they're going to do good. They're not going to win any championships. And I learned that trying to drag intramural teams to the championship through when I was in high school. You know, they had like the intramural basketballs, and I was trying to drag teams to the championship, and I just never could because my the gym teacher like there's only like 2 seasons. I think I played 6 seasons there because it's like whatever. It's a long story, but I think it's only like 2 times I even had another good player on my team because he would just put all players on my team that don't even know how to play basketball. So I have like 4 girls on my team and 3 guys that their sport is soccer, and that'll be my team. That'll be my team, and it'll just be me, and I got to do all the scoring, all the rebounding, all the defense, everything. I think one time we went almost to the championship game. That was about it, but I'm fine with that. But that experience taught me that it doesn't matter how good you are, it's about the collective, it's about the team. And then right after I came from playing that, while I was doing that, I also was on a football team. And then I learned and I started understanding that if that guy next to me, if I don't do my job, the man next to me can't do his job. So these are just lessons I learned at a young age that I still try to apply. What else we talking about in here? Come on. It's only 9:30. We usually start going live right now. What else we talking about? We're not getting off yet. I can turn this off though. What else we talking about? Put it in the chat. Yeah, they were super trolling James Harden, but I don't even know who this Little B guy is. Was he really just a rapper? I only heard about him when they was talking about his trolling. I don't think I've actually heard a song from this guy. Shout out to Rich Swag. He's become part of the BBN gang. He's been a member for 5 months. This is BBN fan. Rich Swag, since you just became part of the BBN gang again, the question is this. Are you going to swing some bags? That's the question. Bag swinging is one $10 drop a month. Are you going to swing some bags? We need 100 bag swingers. Are you going to swing some bags with us? We need 100 bag swingers. You see, when you become a bag swinger, that's the ultimate way to fight that's the second best way to fight our trolls, to fight our haters. Become the bag swinger. Well, actually, the next level up is the best way, but you know, bag swing is reasonable. You got to do research like I did on the East Coast music decades ago. What you mean by research? Explain. Explain. Black people need to learn how to love black people again. We've been taught to hate our own kind for too long. Stop engaging in, when you see a black person hating on another black person, stop engaging in that, man. Don't give that shit no energy. What niggas need to, this is what I do. I call niggas out on the shit right on the spot. I don't know if other people do that, have that kind of energy. But if you standing next to me and you just talking bad about one of our brothers and sisters for no reason, I be calling niggas out on the spot, man. Right to their face, right then and there. But like I said, I'm a different type of person. I did not reach out to Will Cornish yet. We only spoke about it this morning. I haven't called them or anything. I'm going to hit him up today at some point. But what am I hitting Will Cornish up about? Can y'all tell me what I'm hitting Will Cornish up about? They kicking y'all right now. Who getting kicked? They kicking y'all right now. They just kicked like 20 of y'all. I mean, I can contact them, but I just said his name and they started kicking people. Maybe I shouldn't contact them. The fuck? I just said his name and they start kicking people. I'm starting to think I shouldn't contact them. What up, Pico Slim? Let's get 5 to 10 $10 drops to the Cash App, y'all. Come on, let's go. Is the Cash App even in the chat? Usually, that's how I know the Cash App is in the chat. We get a couple drops and I pay attention. You used the N-word, Rich. That's why that didn't come through. Yeah, I need everybody to be bag swingers. Bag swingers help us exponentially. Bag swingers or the next one up. The next one up over bag swinger is the shit. Bag bricks and when you carrying them fucking bags with the bricks in them. But we need everybody at minimum to be bag swingers. For real, for real. That's important. I need to start giving giveaways for bag swingers. I wish I could. What up, Pico Slim chilling? What we talking about? 9:20 is when the show usually starts. So we've been actually live for we've been this is when the show usually starts. So this is, I guess, when some of y'all gonna start pulling up in here. Yo, could we get some bag season? Could we get some bag season emojis dropped by everybody who's a member right now? Everybody that's a member, could y'all drop some bag season emojis real quick? Well, Pico and Rich did it. Appreciate you guys. What else we talking about? Come on, put it in the chat. What up, Power Talk? What else we talking about? Put it in the chat. What else we talking about? Put it in the chat. When I'm talking like crazy, y'all put everything in the chat, a whole bunch of other different topics. But then when I say, okay, what y'all want to talk about, everybody quiet, there's crickets. All right, so I'll think of a damn topic. I just want to mention the Skeamteam for everybody that don't know. Skeamteam has allegedly lost his channel. I am against celebrating such a thing. I'm not really for celebrating something negative or something bad happening to a person. Just so we could be clear if we need proof, there was another individual who is a person who make mad hate videos about me, something that happened to their channel where their channel was taken down for a little while, whatever the case is, for whatever the reason was. I did not celebrate that. I actually spoke about that as a cautionary tale. I didn't celebrate. They was telling people I got their channel blocked or some stupid shit. I don't know what they were talking about. But I'm not going to celebrate somebody's misfortune. You understand what I'm saying? I want blessings. I want prosperity in my life. So I'm not going to celebrate somebody else's misfortune. I don't got time for that. Do I think there's going to be more arrests in the OTF RICO case? I think that there are people being arrested right now because of the OTF RICO case, but they're not in the case. Efren Aguilera, shout out to Efren Aguilera. How you doing this morning? He says, morning frost from Iraq. I'm with the CEO, Chris. Shout out to CEO Chris. CEO Chris is over there with the Talibans right now trying to figure out how he's going to help out the government once again. He's doing his civil service duties. Yeah, I think there's people getting arrested. I'm going to say something real quick, and this is something that y'all don't get. Sometimes niggas get arrested, and they snitch on other niggas that don't got nothing to do with any of the crimes that they committed. Y'all do know that happened, right? Y'all do know that happens, right? That literally happens. So that's why a lot of times when people was like, there's a snitch, and they trying to point at a snitch, and the snitch be in the crew, and I be sitting back waiting. I be sitting back thinking like, my dude, y'all do know that other crews, other gangs tell on other gangs. Y'all do know that this happens, right? Y'all do know the reason why they be finding out the structure of gangs sometimes is because some other gang gets arrested and tell on their whole structure. Y'all do know that this happened, right? So that's why that's why when people come to this channel and they be like, who's snitching? I'm not getting on that type of time. If I got a reason to believe somebody is snitching, we'll discuss it. Other than that, I'm not taking every single accusation and running with it. I'm going to show y'all something that's so real. Somebody posted this. That sometimes you got to spend a Saturday at home and do nothing. And do nothing but restore your energy. I was dating this woman, and I didn't know that we needed days like that. And she convinced me that we needed days like that. And my life got exponentially better when I took at least one of the days out of the week where we just relaxed and we didn't do anything except for stuff that relieved stress and made us and didn't stress us out. You understand what I'm saying? So I say all that to say that this is a real thing. Start taking time for your fucking self. And if you're in a relationship with somebody, y'all got to find a day out of the week where every single week y'all use that day to go spend time with each other and go do the things that y'all like and bond. That's like the biggest thing I miss at being in a relationship, having somebody to bond with. There's nothing in the world as dope as thinking the same thing as somebody else at the same time without having to say it. Feeling the same thing that somebody else is feeling at the same time without having to describe it. Rule Jones says facts. That's why you see different people getting locked up from different states. There was something that I want to say, but good morning. Good morning. A while back, there was an arrest that happened in New York City, and then all up and down the Eastern Seaboard, you start seeing bloods getting locked up. I'm not going to talk about how the whole shit happened because I'm not trying to call nobody anything or nothing like that. If you know, you know. But there was some arrest that happened in New York City. And all up and down the Eastern Seaboard, blood started getting arrested. And niggas just ignored it and act like this was just some kind of... No, somebody was talking. Somebody was talking and somebody gave up some information and they had to go arrest the people before it was found out. And that's what happened. That's what I believe happened. Nobody else remember that? It was like a couple of years ago. If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. Somebody had gotten arrested in some state over here on the Eastern Seaboard, over here in the East. After they was arrested, all of a sudden, 2-3 weeks later, you see all up and down the Eastern Coast, all up and down the East Coast, blood started getting arrested and getting sent to jail. And I thought, and just so we could be clear, I thought that that was bananas. And I even thought it was more bananas that nobody spoke about it. Like I saw like 1 or 2 people bring the conversation up and then it just got deaded and everybody act like it wasn't a thing. So I didn't know why they just deaded the conversation, so I didn't go near it. What's up, KJ? Chilling. What's good is it's Saturday. We got a whole Saturday morning live going. Who's buying the cereal? Somebody put the Cash App in the chat. Who's buying the cereal this morning? I'm going to tell you one thing that I miss when I was a child. Listen, I don't have many good memories. This is a good one. You know what I miss being a child? I probably was like 4, 5 years old. And 3 years old. I remember this too. When I was like 3, 4, 5 years old, I remember this. I remember waking up on Saturdays and we run in there and it's about what cereal we gonna eat this morning. And we gotta go and we gonna get 2, 3 boxes of cereal, maybe 2 boxes of cereal, and we gonna all sit down like and eat cereal together in the morning while we pass the newspaper back and forth. Well, they read the newspaper. I just looked at the funnies. I miss that. Even today, and Kendra will tell you this if we ever talk, she ever come back on the show again. We talk, she ever come back on the show again. She'll tell you this. I wake up in the morning and I go out to get breakfast. I wake up in the morning and I make breakfast or I go out and get breakfast every day. Every day. And my alarm goes off at 6 in the morning. Every day. She'll tell you this. So I used to like that, go in the store to get the cereal. I never had blueberry cereal ever. I wish I could have blueberry cereal. I've never had blueberry. I've had a lot of Frankenberry apparently. And I don't really care for that. And I had a brother that loved chocolate cereal. So every once in a while we'll get chocolate cereal, which I absolutely don't like. I like Cookie Crisp. I guess if that's chocolate. We just had a bad situation. We grew apart. That's it. I was working some really messed up jobs that was just making it so I didn't have enough time for Kendra. And since I didn't have enough time for her, then whatever our job, I put it on me. I wish I just... Literally, if I never worked a couple of jobs, we might have still been together. That's another reason why this YouTube thing has to work for me. I'm never going to lose the love of my life ever again because I have to work a job where I can't spend time with them. So this has to work because this is it. I love Kendra. That's a fact. And that is one of the worst things that's ever happened. Breaking up with her is one of the worst things that's ever happened to me in my life. But I guarantee you this. The next woman I meet, the next woman I'm in a relationship with, and I'm not settling for anything other than what I want. And the next woman that I'm in a relationship with, I swear, she's never going to be loved as much as a nigga. And I'm not going to smother her, by the way. But she's not, no woman is going to be loved as much as her. I swear to you, I promise. There's no woman that's going to feel like they're loved more than her. I swear, I promise you. I promise you. There's a blueberry toast crunch cereal? Hold on. You got to check this out. Yeah. I basically wasn't able to be there. I grew distant because of the job that I had. I just couldn't be there. It just fucked up our relationship. You said blueberry toast? It's a blueberry toast cereal? Blueberry toast crunch? This is a thing? No, but blueberry is a thing. I might try to order some blueberry cereal. But it got mushroom, it got the thing in it that I can't eat because they pork. No, I have not gotten Robert Greene's Dairy book. Yeah, she was a black woman. I mean, personally, I'm going to be honest with you, and I hope this isn't racist or nothing like that, but I've never saw myself marrying a woman. I never saw myself marrying a woman unless she was black, Puerto Rican, or Dominican. It doesn't matter either which. I never envisioned myself marrying a woman that wasn't one of those. Now, I might marry a woman that's anything. Like, you know what I'm saying? If I meet somebody and she vibe with me, I promise you. I promise you. I'm not going to not date a woman that I'm vibing with because she is a black, Puerto Rican, or Dominican. That's retarded. But I just never envisioned myself marrying a woman unless she was black, Dominican, or Puerto Rican. Those are the only ones I ever, like, imagined being married to. Like, maybe a white woman, but, like, who doesn't? I honestly just want to be with somebody I could be silly with. Just have fun with, man. James S. Shout out to James S. He says, as long as it's pink in the center, all of the pinkness is in the centers. These are all facts. Oh, also, I like short girls, so boom. That's a fact. Love ain't no color. That's a fact. I like short girls also, by the way. Especially if they got big bottoms. I like short girls with big bottoms. I don't even care about the breasts. It's just usually if I date a female, she got pretty big breasts for some weird ass fucking reason. But I don't really care. But as long as they got enough that we know it's a chick and it's not a dude. As long as they can put on the shirts and it can pop out a little and it's like, and I can look over there and be like, breasts. They don't need to be super big. I don't even really like huge breasts. I like, as long as it fit the body. I'm a legs ass guy. And cute, because I want to look you dead in the face. I want to look you dead in your eyes. Y'all niggas be missing the best parts, I'm going to tell you. And she orgasm. You look her dead in her eyes. I'm telling you, dead in her eyes. Right then. Don't break eye contact. Work her through it. It's 10 o'clock over there. I'm about 9 o'clock here. It can't be 10 o'clock over there. What the fuck are you talking about? Oh, it is 10 o'clock. Shout out to that. It's 10 o'clock. Look at dead in the eyes. That's not too much information, Henry Finkel. You just don't know much about sex. So you think anytime we talk about relationships over here, the fuck, how's that too much information? I told you that dude. I told you I know who that dude is. Anytime I start talking about women, that guy's gonna feel away. I told you I know who that is. Yo, Prince to Amir, you know who that is too. You said women, that's not true. You know how many women, I was with this one chick, she went and got me fired on purpose so I could stay home. What are you talking about? I was with this one chick, she got me fired because she thought I was trying to bang the boss. I was not trying to bang the boss. I don't even know if the boss wanted to bang me, to be honest with you. She was kind of sexy. But yeah, went and got me fired, so I had to stay home. I was dating this other chick. So that's a lie, okay? I don't know what kind of women you guys is meeting. I meet a lot of, I've been in different relationships than some of you guys. That's all I can say. I just been in different relationships. That's all I can say. That's all I can say. I've literally, okay, y'all say women respect money. So why is there so many women out there that are the high-end, high-class women with the great jobs that are married to niggas or have a dude that don't got no job? Explain that shit to me. Explain to me. I move people for a living. Remember, I used to move people for a living. Explain to me why there's so many lawyers that got unemployed fucking husbands. Explain to me. Explain to me why there's so many women. Explain to me why there's so many women that's dating niggas that don't got no job. Okay? You want to know why? Because y'all dudes that's out there that's talking about women only respect money. Maybe that's the only thing, with all due respect, maybe that's the only thing that you basically bring to the table. So if that's the thing that is your biggest attribute, with all due respect, then yeah, that's what they're going to respect about you. With all due respect. I'm not trying to attack nobody. I'm just saying, if you have a really big attribute that doesn't necessarily, it might not be money. You might have some other thing that's really dope about you that she vibing with. You know how many niggas get with women and get with women just strictly off of their swag, my nigga? How is women only getting with dudes because of money? One night stands wouldn't even exist. I don't know. Shout out to you guys. You know what? You're right. No woman in the world wants a man unless they got money. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say, man. I don't know what to tell y'all, man. I don't know what to tell you. I'm 100% telling you. I am 100% telling you. I've dated. I don't want to say too much, man, but I'm 100% telling you that's not true. I'm 100% telling you. I used to date this one chick that used to give me like $1,200 a week, my nigga, and I had a job, and I had an apartment. And she used to give me like $1,200 a week for like a year and a half. She give me like, wait, one day it's $1,200. She might give me $2,000 the next week. She might give me like $1,600 the next. So I'm 100% telling you that what you're saying is incorrect. Y'all guys just, I don't know what to tell you. Shout out to that shit, though. You know what? You're right. What am I doing? I don't know nothing. That's why I just say I don't know nothing. Maybe we just two different types of people, man. I don't know what to tell you. We just two different types of people. I mean, I'm assuming that there are men that if they don't have money, they can't get women whatsoever. I'm assuming that those men exist. I'm just that I don't think I've ever had that be an issue why a female didn't want to date me, whether I had a job or not. That makes me feel good that y'all guys think that you have to have money to bag abroad. I'm telling you, you do not know how good that makes me feel. You are making me feel like a king over here. A whole king, homie. Keep making me feel like a whole king. No, they're saying that women only want guys with money, basically. You're making me feel like a whole king over here, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't think all women are that shallow. But if you believe all women are that shallow, you need to fish in a different pool, homeboy. Stop going around people. Y'all going around women that don't got nothing. That's why you have to have something. When you go around people that have something, they not looking at you. Like, you going around people that don't got nothing. Like, of course, if you go around a female that don't got nothing, if you don't got money, she not gonna fuck with you. It has shit to do with millennials. What are you talking about? Y'all going around people that don't got nothing and then wondering why they need you to have something. You going around people that don't got nothing. Money is a necessity, but if a female is only dealing with dudes because they got money, like, yeah, I wonder why y'all get cheated on. What the fuck? You dating a woman that you know she only with you because you got money. Don't get mad at her when she's banging the pool boy. Don't get mad at her when she's banging the UPS guy. You already knew she didn't want you. That's all I'm saying. You knew she didn't want you. You had to pay her. You had to pay her. You knew she did not want you. Anyway, what else we talking about? I don't care about this. I do want to tell y'all a really funny story. There's some people that started a YouTube channel and Instagram. They want to do social media. So they come to me and they ask me for some advice. I give them their advice. They don't take none of the advice that I give them, and then they start giving me advice. They're still trying to run their social media platform. It's been over a year. They still get 0 views damn near, and they don't have no coverage or anything. They put so much money into this, and the shit is failing. I feel bad for them. I tried to help. They also go to the hate channels, the people that hate me channel. and talk shit about me in their comment section. Shit is crazy. Shit is crazy. It seems like everybody I try to help, like, I don't understand. What else we talking about? Come on. If we not talking about nothing, we gonna get up out of here. What else we talking about, gentlemen? Let's get 5. See, this is why I get stuck. I don't got nothing to say. Let's get 5 to 10 $10 drops to the Cash App. Somebody put the Cash App in the chat. What we talking about? What we doing? Somebody put the Cash App in the chat. Somebody who actually does drops, put the Cash App in the chat. People that don't do drops that put the Cash App, you just trolling. You don't even do drops. What the fuck? I don't believe people should tell other people to do something that they're unwilling to do. That's all. No disrespect. I'm not mad at you or nothing like that. I just don't believe that. I believe that if you're unwilling to do something, then you shouldn't tell somebody else to do it. Is that fair? Shout out to Pico Slim. Pico Slim, pull up to the Cash App. Let's slap a hater. We got these dudes that's in here talking crazy all morning. There ain't nobody trying to slap them. Why? King TK says, yo, Frost, what happened to Skeamteam? I'm not 100% sure. They said his channel was taken down. I guess we're going to find out what's going on with his channel. Give it a couple of days. Give it a week or two. I think there's like a 10-day wait for him to... When you have your channel removed or some shit like that, I think that they make it so that you could appeal the process. So I think that he has time to appeal the process. So we'll see what happens. Wait for him to appeal the process. And then we'll see exactly what these guys do, I guess. Right? Shout out to Pico Slim with the $5 drop. With the hater drop. Pico Slim said, what did the 5 fingers say to the face? He says, women still do respect money. No, absolutely women respect money. But what I'm saying is, if you got a female that she's only going to date you if you got money, my nigga, then she's not really dating you. Because I swear to, I promise you, if she really wants to sleep with you, my nigga, if she really want to spend time with you, if she think you a good person, if she fucks with your heart, whether you got money or not, she not going to care. I promise you. I promise you. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. I promise you. The only dudes that I think that is dudes that have to pay for it. I promise you. I could be wrong. I'm not saying I'm right. I'm just saying Women are more likely to fall in love with a nigga than a nigga is likely to fall in love with a woman. So I don't understand this whole concept that you have to have money to get a woman. You know how many niggas is straight broke, don't got a dime in their pocket, they driving a woman car, they woman pay for everything, and these dudes don't got nothing? So how do they exist? How is that a thing? I promise you, there's like a million niggas right now with no job that some woman is paying all the bills for and they're living in their house. In America, right now, about a million niggas. What the fuck? What Jay Graves says. Yeah, woman that ways, dude. I don't know what kind of charisma you guys got. I don't know what kind of, I don't even want to call it game. I don't know what kind of swag you guys got. I don't know what kind of deal you guys is packing. I don't know none of these things. But I'm telling you, if you really 100% believe that the only way that a man could get an attractive woman is with money, I don't know what to say about you guys. You know what? I guess you're right. I'm an anomaly. I don't know what to tell you. I've dated. I don't even, fuck. I want to show y'all a picture of Kendra so bad you have no idea. I want to show you a picture of Kendra. I want to show you a picture of just a couple of the females that I've dated in my life. You have no idea that I dated while I had no job or while they were, well, I had a job, but they just made so much more money than me that I might as well have had no job. Oh, you didn't say that, Jay Graves? Oh, no, that's what the other dude's been saying this whole time. I had so much more money than niggas. I mean, pardon me. They had so much more money than me. My dude, I was dating a chick that was giving me like $1,200 a week, my nigga. I'm only making like $250, $300. I'm making like $300 a week. She giving me like $1,200 a week, my nigga. I'm making like $300, $350 with overtime. After taxes. She giving me $1,200 off the rip. So I don't know. And she was a baddie. She was a baddie. For real, for real. And she wasn't a super dime, but she was easily a 6 or 7. Easy as 7. Easy as 7. I'm about to call it right now, baby girl. Hold on. Shout out to E. Simmons with the dub drop. E. Simmons says, who's next? I can't wait until we get to a place where I could bring back the saloon. I want to do the saloon so bad. Y'all don't know how much I be wanting to get up and do the whole antics. Y'all don't understand how much I want to do the saloon antics. You don't know. I love doing the saloon. I fucking love getting up. I love doing the characters. I love using my imagination and thinking of things. I love this shit. Like, you have no idea. I can't wait for us to be able to bring the saloon back 100%. And I know a lot of y'all is waiting for that. Shout out to shout out to it's E. Simmons, right? Shout out to E. Simmons with the dub drop. No, I mean, whatever happened, happened. If I could choose any woman to be with in my life and live with for the rest of my life, it wouldn't be her. It would be one that I've already been in a relationship with. It would 100% be Kendra. That's not even a question. Dude, first of all, I don't like that term sugar mama. And second of all, that is not the only woman that I've dated that did similar, that have had similar energy. I was dating this one chick. Yeah, she was like a 7. A 6.5, a 7, that's not bad. That's average. What do y'all think average is? You think 5 is average? 5 is not average. 6.5, 7 is average. Most big girls is about a 7. It's just that they're big. If most big girls drop a couple of pounds, y'all will 100% be hollering at them. If most big, that's a fact. So stop coming in here trying to make fun of big girls. Ain't nothing wrong with BBWs. We love them over here. Copy? My daughter's mother's a BBW. We love BBWs over here. Get out of here. I'll go put a baby in the BBW. Fuck wrong with you? We love BBWs over here. Oh, in the face, she was probably like an 8. If you're just talking face, she was probably like an 8. The only reason why I'm saying 7 is because she was like my height, and I like shorter girls. If she was shorter, she would have probably, to me, she'd probably be like a 9. I just like short girls. I like when a girl could put on her heels and she still got to look up to me a little. And then I could like do that thing where you wrap your arm like around them like this, and you have like this part of your arm right here, like in her lower back, where she got to like kind of like lean up a little and then put her breasts up a little bit on you. And then like I like that. You know what I'm saying? I like that. That's why I like when they're little, you know what I'm saying? I like when they're a little bit shorter than me, they could put the heels on and we could, you know what I'm saying? I like that vibe. Yeah, I'll go put a baby in a BBW, my dude. What the hell's wrong with you? Y'all niggas be hating on people for the wrong reason. Y'all better start looking at people for their spirit. Y'all better start looking at people for that energy they putting out. Y'all looking at all of these women for the wrong reasons. I promise you, if a woman tell me she not dating no broke nigga, I'm not interested in her. It has nothing to do with how much money I got. Because if the first thing in your mind is you're not dating a person because they can't take care of you, that tells me that you don't got a plan to take care of your damn self. What the hell? You don't have no plan to take care of your damn self? Because if you got a plan to take care of yourself, it don't matter if anybody else got a plan to take care of you. I'm going to put you on the timeout, Pico Slim. We're not doing that. Oops, did I put him on the timeout? I only meant to put him on the timeout. Did I put him on the timeout? I'm putting you on the timeout, Pico Slim. Shout out to that comment you just made, though. I'm gonna put you on the timeout, homeboy. I know you understand. I hope you understand. You wanted that timeout. You've been asking for that timeout. I gave you 2 by accident. I only meant to give you 1. All right, I only meant to give you 1. I gave you 2 by accident. I like short girls. I like when I can put my arm around them right there. And then also, it's a long story, but I like grinding in a certain fashion on the clit while I'm in the missionary position. That is way more it's better when she's a little bit shorter legs than longer legs. Aren't men supposed to provide and protect? Are you confusing a man paying the way for a female as providing and protecting? Because you can provide things other than money. Are you thinking that the only thing that a man is supposed to provide is money? He's not supposed to provide security. He's not supposed to provide love. He's not supposed to provide reassurance. These are the things I think men are supposed to provide, by the way. I know people want to say men are only support if they're not providing money, then they're providing nothing. But I think that when you're supportive of your woman, I think that when you're encouraging of your woman, I think that when you're protective of your woman, I think that when you're when you share when you find out that your female is interested in the thing, and then you learn about that thing so you could help better be a part of their lives when they're in. I think that these things are important. I get it. The rest of you guys, or some of you guys, think that the only thing that is important for a man to have money, but I think that it's important for a man to be an actually good husband. Yeah, I think that that's important. And I think being a good husband goes way past only being able to financially provide. I think that there are a lot of other things that make females a lot more complicated than I can buy you a car and pay your rent. I think that there's things that women just need in general that might be more than that. I might not know what those things are. I'm a whole man. But at the same time, I'm willing to have an open mind and know that when I meet this woman right here, she might have different needs than that woman. It's not a cookie cutter situation where God just said, all women are alike. That women are different. You understand what I'm saying? So I get it. And all I'm trying to say is that women are different and have different wants and needs. If you just want to say all women are alike, fine. I don't know what to tell you. If that's what you want me to agree to, I don't agree to that. But I do agree that you can have that position. If you want to think all women are the same, fine. I don't think that. I also don't think all black people are criminals. I don't think all white people are racist. Let me see what else I don't think. I just want to just throw that out there. Just so we could be clear. I think that people have the right to be different. But I also believe that you have a right to believe that all women only want is money from a man. And if a man can't provide money, then a woman don't want them. I think that you have a right to believe that. I'm just saying that I've had different experiences. What up, DZ? We got DZ in the house. This is BB and J Fool. Salute to the whole DMG. What's up? BB in West, the smoking section. I forgot to call it when James S came in. Where James S at? All you see is smoking feet. I forgot to call out James S when he came in because I haven't been calling y'all out lately because y'all haven't been here. But believe me, when I tell you, I do like calling y'all out. This guy's about to wreck his fucking Corvette. What the fuck? This niggas is in the gas station doing this shit? So somebody says, Christine Brossard says, Jay Graves, dudes that are broke always thinks being a provider means you are a gold digger. Okay, so could we just rip this comment apart real quick? First of all, Christina, you don't even know how to put your own comments down. So let me fix your comment because obviously your intellectual prowess is stunted. The first thing that you wrote wrong is what you meant was dudes that are broke always think that when somebody, what you said is think being a provider means you're a gold digger. If you're a provider, you are actually not a gold digger. That's the opposite of being a gold digger. You do know that you just said that two things that are opposites are the same. You do know that, right? I'm just going to throw that out there. You do know that you said two things that are opposites are the same. That's the first thing I'm going to say. The second thing is this. I just happen to be a man that meet women that have good jobs and have money that don't have a problem with how much money that I make that usually make more money than me. I think that says a whole different thing about me. Personally, I think that says something totally different. So this guy keeps meeting women that got more money than him and that spend money on him. Also, the women usually prefer he does not have a job, and the women want him to be available at all times for sex. So you think that's me being a broke nigga. I get that. But I don't know what to say. I just don't know what to say. We got different experiences, man. You seen that, right? Aziz, provider equals gold digger. I keep trying to tell you, these people that come in here and try to troll me or try to hate on me or whatever they do, they low frequency. They are low frequency. They are low frequency. And they also believe, good morning, and they also believe that they have the right to come in here and, you know, try to fuck my day up. And if I kick them, then I'm insecure. Oh, no, no. I'm going to tell you something that, I'm going to show you something real quick. Let's go to Biggs Burke's channel. I'm just going to somebody who's an OG page. We're just going to go to an OG's page real quick. This is an OG right here, right? Check this out. Let's just see. I'm gonna see if he has a comment real quick that applies to what we're talking about. Boom, boom. Some of you think holding makes you strong. This is a place in light. Hustle beats talent. Anger is the punishment. Never take advantage of how good a person is to you. Moving in silence. When God blesses you financially, smile like you're watching from a fake page. Anyone who's a saint when they talk about someone else's. Let me make sure. Wait, hold on. Did I kick this person? Boom. E. Simmons, why did you want? Oh, you went to hide the person and you unhid them. E. Simmons, please stop unhiding Christina. I keep hiding her and I'm thinking you're hitting the button right after me. Please stop unhiding Christine. Thank you very much, E. Simmons. I appreciate you. I know you were trying to hide, but I was hiding and then you were unhiding. And believe me, I believe you was trying to hide that person. So check this out. Hold on. I'm going to show you about something. I want to explain something real quick. We're supposed to remove negative energy from our lives. I'm going to say this again. We're supposed to remove negative energy from our lives. If you have an individual who is trying to bring you negative energy, they're going to try to make you seem like there's something wrong with you because you don't want them cursing you out. They're going to make it seem like there's something wrong with you because you don't want them lying on you. They're going to try to make it seem like there's something wrong with you because you don't want them insulting you. This is gaslighting. Narcissists do it all the time. If somebody is doing something to you and they start playing victim, understand what is happening. This person literally came in here, attacked me, and then accused me of being insecure because I don't want to deal with negative energy. I'm going to promise you something. Whenever anybody brings negative energy around me, I don't want to deal with it. I want to be happy and live a happy life. Why in the hell would anybody want negative energy to be around them? This shit don't make sense to me. And they come in the chat and they be convincing people of this. Or at least it looks to me like they're convincing people of this. Yes, that's why all I do is kick out negative energy. But when I kick negative energy out, I get accused of being something like how am I? I don't know. Shout out to that shit. This is for everybody that I'm saying that if a woman truly cares about you, how much money you have isn't important. I'm going to say this again. If a woman or man truly cares about you, how much money you have isn't important. This is Biggs Burks. If you don't know who Biggs Burks is, he's one of the people that is owner of Rockefeller. He's the dude that's in business with Jay-Z. So this is Jay-Z's people. He says, if money is your motivation, your soul has a price. Once again, if she's with you because you could have money, my dude, as soon as you don't have money, she's going to be with the next nigga, right? You just renting her. Tell me where I'm wrong. Don't tell me that I'm wrong. Tell me where I'm wrong. You just ran her. You just ran her, homie. If in order for her to be with you, you have to do all of these financial things, and she doesn't have to do anything financial. It's not like y'all not 50-50. Hell, I'm even good with fucking 75-25. I've 100% been in relationships that was 0 and 100 on both ways, just so we could be clear. I've 100% had girlfriends where I've had jobs and I worked and they had no job and I was fine with them staying home. 100%. Yeah, and she was a good woman to me. She made me feel good about myself. She was supportive. The sex was good. She did not have to have a job. I had a job, and it was enough to take care of us. And if we needed more money, I was going to figure out how to go get more money. Y'all keep letting people who don't have anything to offer except for money. Y'all keep letting people that don't got nothing to offer anyone except for money tell you about relationships. They don't have nothing to offer. They have 0 to offer. That's like these dudes that make these YouTube channels and don't have 0 to offer. They don't have no choice. They have to get on this thing and talk about other YouTube content creators. They don't have no choice. They don't have nothing to offer. We got 100 people in the chat. We finally had 100 likes. Let's see if we can get more likes than we got people in the chat. Hit that like button. If you could be respectful, then be quiet. That's what if you can't be respectful, be quiet. That's what my dad always taught me. Yo, look. Those were the old days. This new world is different. I'm going to let you know right now. I'm not in this game to see how much broads I could have sex with. I literally am not looking to really deal with nobody unless we can have a long-term relationship. I'm not sitting down. If I'm talking to you the first 5-10 minutes and I don't feel no chemistry or nothing like that, I'm just going to let you go. Because I'm not looking to have sex. Yeah, obviously everybody want to have that. But I'm looking, I want to have a wife. I want to have somebody I wake up next to every day. I want to have somebody I talk to before I go to bed. I want to have that. I want to have somebody that we're planning vacations together. We're going and we're doing things, getting passports straight. I want that. Y'all guys just want somebody to go hang out at the hotel with on the weekend. That is not, none of that interests me. Well, that interests me, but at a different level. Michael Finn says top of the top for us. What up, Michael Finn? There's a basketball player named Michael Finley. He was actually pretty good for a couple of years. He was good for a long time. He just played in Sacramento, and he played in Sacramento, and that's like the worst place to play because all of the other California teams are better than you or get more pub, you know, especially now. Well, back then, it was just the Lakers that was killing them, Lakers and the Clippers, but, you know, now Golden State is big also, so go figure. What else y'all talking about? Come on, we've been in here all day. What else we talking about? That's a whole fact. Sex is nothing that's natural. No, what I'm saying is what we searching for is what we're gonna get. So if you looking for just sex, then that's what you're gonna get. But if you looking for a family, then that's what you're gonna search for. And if it's not that thing, then you're gonna move away from it. And you know, not everybody nowadays is looking to have a family. Most people are looking to just be able to go to the club. Right? Got to go to the club, you know. Most people are just looking to have, people are more interested now in having side pieces than they are having actual husbands or wives. And I think that's insane. I think that's absolutely insane. People are way more interested in having a slide or a side piece. Like, it's like the world is crazy. I don't understand any of this stuff. So y'all got to pardon me. I'm from a different time. Yeah, I'm just from a different time, man. I was actually agreeing with you, AP. I think I understood what you meant. I'm from a different time, man. I'm just from a different time, man. And the thing is, I learned a lot of the lessons from the generation before the generation that I came after. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm really from a different time. I'm just a man out of time. I think that's one of the main reasons why I love Captain America so much. Because I get to watch a character. There's no character in movie history that exemplifies what I go through more than Captain America, living in a world that it just doesn't feel like it fits you. Because your beliefs and your moral values is antiquated in comparison with what people consider to be normal life nowadays. Aziz says, man does not live by bread alone, meaning that people need more than material things to truly live. That's a fact. That's a fact. Don't let nobody lie to you. Come on, we gonna slap any more haters this morning? I'm curious. Today's Saturday. I'm surprised nobody getting slap happy. Oh, the phone's about to die in a minute. Do y'all want me to let the phone go off and leave the live on, or do y'all want me to just kill it today? I don't know if anybody stays in the chat. So if y'all want to stay in the chat and chop it up and talk, I'll leave the chat up. If not, I'm just gonna dub the chat. What y'all want me to do today? I tell you what, this is how we're going to do it. This is how we're going to make the decision, because I don't know what y'all want to do, but we're going to make the decision, and this is the way I want to vote, because I want to vote. I just want to explain this. I want to vote the way that the people who actually support the channel vote matter more than the people who don't support the channel and just here just commenting, with all due respect. The people that support the channel, y'all words need to have more weight. So that's why we use the voting system sometimes for the Cash App, just so we could be clear. So therefore, your votes have weight. So this is what we're going to do. Y'all could do it however y'all want to do it, if this is something that you want to do to keep the chat open. I don't know if we should have a minimum, but let's say $20 more, I leave the chat open. So that means if we get 20 people to do a $1 drop, we leave the chat open. We get 10 people to do a $2 drop, we leave the chat open, so and so. Because no, it don't make sense for me to just leave the chat open if the only people that's going to stay in here is the people that hate the channel. You understand what I'm saying? So I need to know if there's people that actually support the channel who's going to stay here. It don't make sense for me to leave it up for the people that don't like us. That don't make sense. Why am I giving them a benefit? I hate doing things for people. I hate doing things to help people that trying to destroy me benefit. I'm going to keep it a stack. I'd rather just not do the thing and both of us suffer. That's me. So that's what we're going to do for the next, we got at least 10 more minutes that we up. So that's what we're going to do. $1 drops, $2 drops, whatever. We get to $20, we leave it up. No, I don't need the $20. I just have to put a reasonable thing. So y'all got up into the next alert that's going to tell me 10 minutes. Once it tells me 10 minutes, I got to dub it if we're not going to keep it up. Josh Wilkinson said, we are all creators of our destiny. You have created this destiny. You are why you are in this place you are. Maybe stop trying to. I do not even know why you're in here talking to me. Josh Wilkinson, why are you concerned with whether I'm a parent or lover or not? You're a whole man, and your concern is who I'm married to and who I'm having sex with? Can you explain this to me? Matter of fact, I'm going to unhide you so you could explain to all of us why you were so concerned with who I'm having sex with and who I'm married to. Anybody else want to know? I just took him off a hide, by the way. Anybody else want to know why this guy named Josh Wilkinson is so concerned with who I'm having sex with and who I told you these dudes is gay. Didn't I tell you these dudes is gay? Not that I care. Be gay, my dude. Be as gay as you want to be. But these dudes want to be gay with me. Do you understand? Do you understand what the problem is? These dudes want to be gay with me. Why are there always men coming in here complaining that I like women? Because somebody explain to me why there's always men coming into the chat complaining that I like women. There's a dude with a whole YouTube channel that makes videos complaining that I like women. Prince to Amir, you here? Don't say the guy's name. Prince to Amir, you here? He's looking for love in all the wrong places. Prince to Amir, you here? There's a dude that makes YouTube channels and all he talks about is my love life. He's just so concerned with me liking women. This is a fact. This dude is really concerned that I like women. He gay. Okay. I don't know why somebody keep taking Christine Broussard off of timeout. I'm gonna scroll up and see who was the last person that did it. If I see another person take Christina Broussard off a timeout, I'm gonna have to take your wrench. I'm gonna have to take your wrench. E. Simmons keep taking Christina Broussard off a timeout. If you do it again, E. Simmons, I'm gonna have to take your wrench, and that's it. I'm going to have to assume that you're on their side. I don't have no other choice. You keep taking the person off a timeout every time I put them on timeout. Every time I hide the person, you keep on hiding them. I don't have no choice. I'm going to have to believe. So I'm asking you straight, directly, please don't take nobody off a hide that I put on hide. I don't like that person, and I don't want that person in my chat. My mods, I don't know. I don't understand. I have to constantly have these conversations, and then I'm being treated like I'm doing something wrong because I'm asking my mods to not do something I don't want them to do. So I don't know what to do at this point. Yeah, please don't never unhide anybody unless I specifically ask you. Anyway, we're at 10 minutes. So my phone is about to die any second now. So we're just gonna cut the live short here. I appreciate everybody that pulled up. I really do have all of the thanks in the world for everybody that pulled up. I really do appreciate that. I'm gonna get up out of here. We got things that we gotta go do. If just so we could be clear, we might go live again at some point during the day before tonight's show. It depends if the location I'm at is conducive with me not interrupting too many people, because other people gotta have time to do what they need to do too. So if it's conducive with me not interrupting too many people, we're gonna go live again at some point today. With that being said, I love all of y'all. Thank you very much. I appreciate everybody for pulling up. Thank you for the 108 people that hit the like button, and also thank you to the didn't I hide that person? And also shout out to the 37 people who hit the dislike button. Also shout out to the 37 people who hit the dislike button. I thought I heard some weird shit in the background, like it was like some music, like lounge music and shit. I was like, what the fuck? Real quick, Skeamteam channel, I don't know, it's missing or something. Anyway, I gotta go. We'll come back a little bit later. Hopefully, we'll see what happened. I love y'all. Please, everybody, just go have a beautiful day. Like, comment, subscribe. Join the notification gang. Hashtag Bronx Bombers. Let's get it. I love y'all. Take care of each other. Hug the kids for me. I haven't forgotten about you. And that's all I got. What up, Gary? And that's all I got on this one.